Hello, chat, and welcome to the Roomba Thud. I know, I'm late. I was having lunch with my family and my brother's girlfriend. And then we went a tiny little shopping spree to get some things. And that's why I'm an hour late than usual, but here we are. I'm here with the sillies. Say hello, sillies.
Hello, silly.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Ohio?
No.
It's starting again.
Oh, god damn it.
We have an important question, though, Jimmy. We have an important question, though, Jimmy. Given it is December,
Yes,
and you went outside,
yes.
did you encounter Maria Carey's infinite money glitch?
No.
Dang.
Actually, no, I didn't.
It may not.
I
It may not
called it
be as
last
popular in
Christmas.
Spain. I don't know.
But guys, she's
You all know what I'm talking
defrosting.
about, though, right?
She's
I think she's
defrosting.
already defrosted. She's already escaped containment from the SCP Foundation.
God damn it. She cannot be contained.
I still think it's hilarious. I only saw like this year start being referred to as her infinite money glitch.
I mean, makes sense to me.
I mean, am I wrong though?
No, that's why I say
Money
make.
generator.
That's why I say it makes sense to me. So, before getting into anything, how's everyone's week?
Been alright.
Somewhat fine.
There were things occurred. There was a lot of turkey in the fridge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys do have that giving thanks thing. What was it called again?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Jimmy, don't be
Giving
dumb.
thing.
Let me be an airhead alone, okay? Let me be an airhead in peace.
It was just a bad joke. We were just talking about it.
I know.
All us the
He's full
turkey.
of air because he exists at an altitude that is above 10.
Correct. Actually, yes, because my house isn't. Yeah.
I
Well,
just realized almost the entire cast of the Roomba lives at an elevation above sea level of about 10.
you're sure about that?
No?
I believe I'm
Me-
underwater.
Well, I know Darius definitely doesn't, but Bolt's in the Netherlands, and the entire Netherlands has an average elevation of like 50, so close enough.
I think we're pretty
I-
close.
Mina's pretty coastal if I remember right. And then I think my house's elevation is actually like 7.
I mean, my neighborhood is on a hill. It's literally called the Hills of San Antonio de Benajever. Bueno, las cumbres de San Antonio de Benajever. We
Yeah,
live in like
so-
the highest point of our neighborhood too.
So not Jimmy, not Darius, but the rest of us.
According to my device, my elevation is -14 meters.
Damn.
Bam. So, Meep's week is fine. How was the other people's weeks?
Calm.
I got
Definitely agree with that. It was cold, but pretty uneventful.
We get to live in the dystopian future where Christmas time, once known for snow, no longer gets any snow because of global warming.
Global warming is just a story made by the.
Funny that you mentioned that. Actually, I think it was last week or this week on Wednesday. I'm not sure, but I woke up and I noticed it was raining a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Then it started to rain a lot harder.
Uh-huh.
Then, after that, I'm not joking, it turned into actual fucking snow.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, that
it
escalated
was in the
quickly.
middle of the day.
Well, that escalated quickly. That got out of hand real fast.
Suddenly, a storm blows in off the North Sea, as it does.
Probably.
Yep.
I know that a storm came through here not too long ago. By that I mean we got like 1 inch of rain over the course of like 3 days.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Lately, it's always raining here. I feel like I live in London at this point. Not joking, actually. I'm just waiting for the snow to finally come.
After the Dana, it hasn't rained here.
We've gotten rain pretty consistently in my area for the past week or so.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Just before
biblical
Thanksgiving
event has
rain.
occurred?
Hmm?
Another biblical event has occurred?
No.
Oh, because I know that
Just
was
regular
the joke previously was you only get rain during biblical events.
So far, nothing has happened. But it is nearing Christmas time, so maybe we'll have the fucking Return of the Antichrist. Or Christ. Either way, it's gonna be bad.
For me, it's been
Be
fine.
sure to bring in your traditional Yule log, everybody.
The what?
Yule log, the pagan tradition from which the Christmas tree was derived.
Ah,
Because like many Christian holidays, it's just paganism with a new coat of paint.
oh hey, look at this neat stuff I made. This neat stuff I made.
Yeah.
Christianity
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
They put a new coat of paint on it and called it theirs.
yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Christianity is the original copyright troll.
Oh my god, that's so much better. Sometimes I forget that I need to check OBS each time I open it up. Because it, like, for some reason, it just sucks like half of the CPU on my computer when I turn it on.
So, what do we have first in the idea box?
Literally the first thing in the idea box is the Russia section.
Ah.
Of course, the Russians.
And let's actually hold on. Is there anything from the week before that we didn't get?
Yo, there's a big dog in the world.
I know that I wasn't there last week.
Yeah, you weren't here last time, so we have a couple of things from you, I think. You have the most mysterious song.
Okay. So this one's gonna be interesting to Darius because it is German based.
Okay.
So, the most mysterious song on the internet for a while, let me see if I can pull it up, has recently been identified after, I think it's been 20 years of people searching, trying to figure out what this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring it up on YouTube and you can play it if you like.
It's funny that you speak about music because there was also something that I wanted to talk about music-wise.
For a long time, this song was known as Like the Wind, and this, I believe this is all we had of it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in images, and I'm gonna share screen so you guys can see it on there. So this was known as Like the Wind for 2 decades on the internet. This one woman wanted to figure it out for her brother because he was been looking for it for everywhere. He knew he was in Germany and he listened to it on the radio, but he couldn't figure out the name of the song or the band. This is a song, this video specific video has interpretations of what.
This does sound familiar.
Interpretations of the lyrics. There's a whole Wang video about it. I don't know if we're gonna watch the entire thing. But for the past 2 decades or so, I believe it's 24 years exact, people have been trying to figure out where this came from. So they talked to the original German radio station, trying to figure out where the hell this song came from.
They had no idea either.
They had no idea. They knew that based on the song and the based on the way that the keyboard would work, right?
Yeah.
This one. some people actually had managed to identify the keyboard correctly and place the song at about 1984, 1986, right?
Okay.
So about that time frame, I believe it was Yamaha something something. So, after contacting the radio station, they came across this lead that there was this German concert music festival that was happening around that time. They found one for the year before their estimated date that the OP's brother had recorded the song. When they finally managed to identify the exact music festival, went through the list of band members, and somebody, by complete happenstance, managed to find Fex, the band who wrote Like the Wind. This is the new version of the song that they found.
X, okay.
And it's all because Germans are very good at taking notes and keeping inventory.
Yeah. So I've heard. They're very good at. They're very good at organizing things.
Yes. So Fex
For
was
better and
found,
for worse.
and the name of the song is Subways of Your Mind. So OP was contacted. Thankfully, she was still around. And the song has been, finally put to rest. This most mysterious song on the internet that has brought people together, trying to figure out what the hell this song was. Finally complete.
Let's go.
And they got more songs out of Fex. The
Yeah,
band
One
even
Piece
got
was found.
together. The band even got back together and reconnected with one another to play more music.
Ooh. Now that's a cool ending to it.
Here's
That's it.
3 of them before they reunited with their drummer. So here's an acoustic version of the song too.
In the air.
No.
They actually had one of their, I believe, granddaughters or daughters, I can't remember which, was actually invested in the search. She had no idea her dad was in the band.
Whack.
Hey Dad, do you know that most mysterious song on the internet? Yeah, I made it.
It was me, Dio.
Speaking of music, are you done?
Yeah, that's one hell of a way to transfer, but sure.
Sorry, I
It was me, Dio.
I was like thinking. I just jumped in and I realized, wait, hold on. Did she finish or not? Am I gunning into her or not? Anyway, what was I going to fucking say? Right.
Apparently they haven't played this song in 35 years.
Wow.
Just to reiterate how long it's been.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
And they still know it by heart.
So, y'all, did we talk? I think we did last week. Did we talk about creepy music?
No, that was 2 weeks ago, I believe, because Mina was there
It
too.
2 weeks ago because we were close to Halloween.
True. Okay, so I was just, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this because I was, as you do, just letting the YouTube mix do its thing, and there's a song that was made by a YouTuber that is called Spamtum CD. And it reminded me of when we talked about the creepy music. I think it was Darius that talked about the song from Sonic CD.
Oh yeah, the secret, yeah.
With the, yeah. I'm gonna spam CD. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna send it because the art of it is that one, but instead of Sonic, it's Spamton. I think it's kind of funny, so I'm gonna share it.
Spammed him with the Mario face.
Spamton, that guy. Also, speaking of Spamton, Undertale, Deltarune, I finished Deltarune this week.
Nice.
I one tried Spamton Neo. Kirby was like, you're probably gonna need to, you're gonna probably do it in a few attempts because it took me a few attempts. I'm like, no.
Skill issue.
And I was like,
Jimmy is good at the game. Jimmy's a real game.
and I just went, no, I think it's gonna take me one try, and I one tried it. So I've been going through. So I've been now going through Undertale. I'm trying to go for pacifist, like full pacifist, and so far I made it to Hotland.
No sense.
I told Octo and Combat, and then like, okay, you're doing pacifist. One's genocide, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing genocide.
I
You have to do it.
But you
Be
need to
careful
fight
you don't-
Sans.
I don't want to fight Sans.
cancel on the internet for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm friends with. I don't know if you guys have seen any of Husk of Cobb's videos back when that was popular.
The what?
Do a bunch of Undertale videos. There's a YouTuber I knew. His name was Husk of Cobb on YouTube, and
Mm-hmm.
he used to do a lot of Hunger Tale stuff.
Hunger Tale?
Hunger Tale.
Oh,
yeah.
Hunger Tale. Okay.
I have no idea what
Yeah.
that is.
The AU.
It's the AU of Undertale. It's just where Frisk is going through the entire game, but he wants something to eat.
Oh.
But because the underground is the way it is, he can't get anything to eat.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. So my friend Husk of Cobb, he used to do a bunch of Hunger Tale stuff, dubs on his YouTube channel. But he would get fucking bombarded with, "You do the genocide route, do the genocide route," and they were just comics, and he just didn't want to dub them. He wanted to move on to other stuff, and eventually he just deleted his entire channel because the fucking pushiness of people gets too much.
Bruh.
Yeah, that can be quite annoying, especially if you do creative stuff on YouTube.
Yep.
Because you always want to do what you want to do and not like get forced into something. Which other
Yeah,
people want.
my dad was talking about one of his fellows in like the. My dad does YouTube. He does like comic book stuff. Apparently, he was talking about one of the other people he does stuff with has like a variety channel where he just posts a whole bunch of things,
Mm-hmm.
and runs the issue of all the different fandoms. Like, no, only cover our thing, and like literally, apparently the only fandom of all the stuff that person does, but people like chill with you covering things other than their thing, is like the comic book people.
Makes sense.
And
Makes
everyone
sense.
else is apparently just being like, no, how dare you? You must only ever do like coffee YouTube.
I'll never get that kind of people. Like, let them do whatever the fuck they want. What's your problem?
If you don't like it,
Go
just
watch
don't
something
watch it.
else.
It's not very complicated. Like,
I don't get it.
seriously, and apparently only people like understand that, like, yeah, people have like the ability to have more than one interest is like the comic book people, which, to be fair, does kind of make sense given how comic books work.
Yeah.
Like, the comic book version,
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Comic books are weird.
oh yeah.
Especially the lore of the comic books. Holy shit.
Well, the reason comic book lore gets weird is people want to have a one continuous continuity that has been actively added to by uncountable numbers of people over like 120 years and expect it to all be one continuity
Uh-huh.
and have it make sense.
Uh-huh. I don't know, man. I'll just enjoy me some Asterix and Obelix. Why did everyone go quiet?
I don't know. Next thing in the idea box is, I think I may have covered it though. Well, I mean, it was the actual child pulling a rug pull on grown-ass adults.
Ah, yes, my favorite. Let me pull up the article. But basically, there was this kiddo.
Mm-hmm.
There's an update!
What?
Yo!
Let's go.
Did he do it?
Okay.
Did he do it again? Is
Hold
that the
on.
update?
Hold on. So,
God, I hope so.
hold on. Okay, so a young crypto enthusiast has walked away with, in US dollars, $46,000 after creating a meme coin and executing a rug pull during a live stream. The internet got the hold on.
Damn, that kid's clever.
Damn, whoever just hit the soundboard just cast flashbang on Mina's brain.
No, I was just trying. I didn't want
Oops,
to spoil
Pretty sure
sorry.
that was bold. Yeah, that was bold.
I didn't want. No, I stopped reading because it was gonna get into the update too soon, and I wanted to go through this chronologically.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
You just
Okay.
really want them to sound like it just completely flashbanged your brain.
Yeah.
No, Gen Z Quant token was created by a young user on Pump.fun, a meme coin launchpad based on the Solana blockchain platform. So he created Quant while live streaming and sold all of it for 128 SOL, which is about 30K, making a profit of 29.6K.
Mm-hmm.
So he sold all of the holdings in a rug pool during that pool.
So over the course of one live stream, he created it and then sold it all.
Yes. And one live streamer chatter actually wrote, "Make your bag, bro, sell, sell, sell." The controversy even gained the attention of popular Twitch streamer Felix XQC.
Oh my god.
Excuse.
Not excuse.
Yeah, I've heard of this guy.
In response to the
heard of
viral rug pull, the meme coin community joined forces to pour money into Quant to make him cope, sending its price skyrocketing. A kid created a coin, Quant, while live streaming and sold all of it for 30K, making a profit of 29.6K. The 51 million Quant he sold is now worth 4 million. He then created Lucy and Sorry during the same live stream and sold both of them for 24K.
Wait, so this was all one big live stream, or was the second two in,
It is
in one live
one big live stream. He made Quant, rug pulled it, then made Sorry, rug pulled it, and then made Lucy, and then rug pulled it a third fucking time.
All of the course of one live stream.
What the
In the
fuck?
course of one fucking live stream.
If I was the judge who was looking over this, I'd be like, alright, the first one, yeah,
get
it's a proper rug pull. But the second two, honestly, no.
But then the
those
crypto
are
bros-
not, even if it is by the letter of the law rug pull, no, it's not. That's just people, that's just it's literally basically over how many hours was this live stream?
As of Thursday, the first crypto coin, Quant, is worth 429,000.
It was a meme coin.
So
God.
the
Meme
kid
crypto.
basically, basically, the fucking thought process that these crypto bros had is like, oh, he's tried to take all of our money and sell it all, so we're gonna dump all of this money to show him a lesson that he should have held it so that it kept its value. No, dude, he's just gonna take your money. You're
It's
gonna.
like, I
hold on
don't
to
care,
it
I already
for-
have $30,000. And then I did it again, twice, over the course of one live stream.
Crypto bros are fucking stupid.
$1,000, dude. That kid's set for like
It's-
a year of college.
He said for like a
For
year
one-
of college.
For one visit to a U.S. hospital.
Yeah,
And then he'll do it again.
and he'll fucking do
The
it
thing
again
is,
too.
he's probably gonna be able to get away with it again too.
Wanna
If
see
it
me
wasn't
do
for
it
those
again?
meddling teenagers. Wait,
No,
what?
no, okay, but here's the fucked up part too, right? Like I told you that it is their own fucking fault for dumping all this money into this. into
Objectively.
crypto- Objectively, and then, you know, they dump money into it after he sold it to who God knows who, and now it's worth millions of dollars, right?
Uh-huh.
Who knows how long that's gonna last? But
A
as a
week.
result of these drug pulls, traders have gotten fucked up, placing this 13-year-old kid in fucked up territory. On November 20th, the boy launched a token named Quant, Gen Z Quant. Let's see. However, the fun did not last long, Within an hour of the token being sold, the boy liquidated all of his tokens, performing the pulling of the rug. And so, as retaliation, the crypto community doxed the boy's family. Hostilities escalated quickly when the boy made fun of the angry trader by showing them the middle finger on the internet. He found another token under the same pseudonym, which he cashed out, selling it at $12,000 profit. This led a squad of more competent merchants to intervene and fix the genuine market capitalization of this token to 70 million. Specifically, Gen Z Quant is currently valued at $0.05571.
It's a meme crypto.
Although the free float value changed in the last few hours ranges from 50%. Following this, the boy decided to continue the provocation. In response, the crypto community abandoned attacks on the core business and turned to his personal affairs. The traders and developers began to target his family, tracking their social media accounts and beginning new pumps. Fun tokens with the names like Quant Dad, Quant Mom, and Quant Sis were developed. Furthermore, a token with the full family and their pet dog has developed into the symbol Cabal. People in the community reacted to the boy's actions by complaining he was not penalized for actions like that. Kid put his bloodline on the line, this user wrote. Another trader said that the boy could have made millions had he acted otherwise. This user on X wrote, he could have had 1.2 million, but then they doxed his name, address, and school. Some of the community even termed it ridiculous and labeled the young boy the future of finance, while others deemed him to represent youth culture that has been optimized to do that to people. However, why the fuck are you doxing a 13-year-old kid?
Yeah, that's sick.
For your
That's honestly
shitty investment.
disgusting.
He literally pulled the same thing 3 times in one live. Like the first time, I can understand.
Word?
About it, but fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me thrice.
Bro, they
Over
are
the
just
course of
stupid,
like
my man.
however many hours this was. Like,
You are a fucking moron.
yeah. I mean, these are crypto bros. So.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
These are people who think Elon Musk is highly intelligent and that the Tesla Cybertruck is the best vehicle ever designed.
All
they
of
are
the
cooked
crypto
anyways.
coins, all of the crypto coins that I meant, Quant Dad, Quant Mom, Quant Sis, they all include the family's pictures.
Cringe.
Very.
Bro, how shitty as a human being can you actually be? Like,
Yes.
bro.
The answer being not
Crypto bros.
the answer
Crypto
should not
bros.
surprise you.
The worst part of this entire situation is that out of all of this, somebody has actually kidnapped the family dog.
Bruh.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, now that are actually disgusting levels.
I'm sorry, if you do that, you should get pursued by the police.
Yeah, like that. Your
Fucking
shitty
kidnapping
investment
a
field is
dog.
not this kid's problem.
The
The
fact,
drama reached a new height when screenshots surfaced on Twitter, shared by user at Jonathan Badash1, alleging that the family's dog, Barry, has been kidnapped. The screenshots reportedly show a conversation between an alleged kidnapper and the boy's brother, Ben Berger, pleading for the dog's safe return. The family's distress reportedly deepened when the boy's mother, Sarah Berger, in tears and worried about potential legal charges her son might face due to the rug pull.
thing is, the son's 13, so when you're
Can
not,
he even be
it's basically
charged?
like give the money back and don't do it again type shit.
While the community's actions highlight the risks of anonymity and scams, they also raise ethical questions about the extent of accountability and retaliation in decentralized trading spaces. This extraordinary series of events underscores the thin line between justice and vigilantism in a rapidly evolving world of cryptocurrency, which is why you don't fucking partake. And you know what? The kid is kind of asking for it when he puts his face to it, you know?
No, that's stupid. Like,
Yeah.
When he was
you
live
can't do
streaming,
that-
it was with the camera on his face. The dog can be seen in the live stream.
Yeah, no. How you do that through like if you want to do that, you do it through like 4 different VPNs while running from a virtual machine that's running in a virtual machine.
Essentially, yeah.
And you don't have a camera on.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. But I guess not everyone's that bright.
Hey. I don't get people.
Or if you have a camera on, it's actually just a live feed of like stock footage or something.
Stock footage of houses.
Like stock footage of like just looked up on the first result for a stock footage site for face cam video. And it's like very blatantly wrong, but it'd be hilarious.
Yes.
Just a
But yeah,
maximize the trolling.
Just another proof that the crypto community is just
Dumb.
it's over. Like they are not mentally
They are
stable.
Incredibly, just stupid.
People like
I-
crypto
and also
bros
dangerous.
are the modern equivalent of brokers.
Of who?
Brokers.
No, those still exist.
No, but like when I mean that, I mean it as in they are the ones that are like you don't hear from brokers anymore. You know?
True. That's also because the stock market's only played by like the top 1% anyway. So. Well, I say that, but actually, apparently, we've got really high levels of stock market participation. It's just like basically because a whole bunch of people have like very small amounts on the stock market.
Yeah, my brother has like 5 actions on something, and my uncle has literally my uncle the other day was like, "Hey, I was bored, so I bought like 10 actions out of fucking Apple." I think he said.
Yeah, I was bored.
So I
That's
found
cool.
the Kit Dognapper's Twitter page. He said, the goal is to get the Quant Kid to make an apology video and refund me for the 5K the bag was worth before he was sold. Because he put
Damn.
$200 into the coin.
Kid's gonna need to
reached-
get himself a ukulele.
It reached $5,000 in worth. The kid pulled, and then it was worth nothing for a minute. And then people started dumping. But he sold after the kid sold. So now he doesn't have anything in how much the fucking coin is worth. And so he's trying to ransom the dog for a crypto scam that he fell for, that no one told him to buy or sell. He just did it in a panic. So what the fuck?
Anyway, moving on from this horribleness, Mina, I don't think we got your reaction to this because you weren't here. The thing immediately under the child rug pulls grown as adult 3 times in a row is that spoilered image. Can you unspoil the image and give me your reaction to it?
If I can find one. Oh, I see the banana. Did you guys talk about the banana?
Yes,
taped
we
to
talked about the
wall?
banana.
Potassium?
Yeah, I thought we talked about it before.
Yeah, we talked about the banana.
Oh yeah, I'll small
Before
bit
that.
on that if I may between real quick.
We may have.
Yeah, that one got eaten.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I know, we've talked about it before. I studied that in school. The person who ate it was a performance artist.
Wow.
What am I looking for again?
There's the your post, actual child rug pulls grown as adults 3 times or under it. There's an image that's spoilered, and under that is Bolt saying on EV Day.
There's like 3, 4 spoilered images.
It's an
hold on,
idea box.
I'm just gonna go.
I'm looking for it. There's just a lot, and it's all Russia.
How about this? I'm
There,
just gonna
That
pin it.
sounds about what.
I just. Oh, there we go.
That works.
We both
Just-
did it.
I'm just gonna pin it.
We both linked to it.
Oh, I saw this already.
Oh,
I saw
Damn.
this prior to the spoiler image already.
damn. Yeah, Nintendo DS introduced 2004.
If you're born after Nintendo DS, your opinion does not count.
Even if they're born after the Nintendo DS, the oldest they'll be is still 18. Or no, 19.
I know they could be 20 now. If they're born
Yeah,
like
if-
right
no,
after
even
DS.
if you, yeah.
Yeah, that would be 20.
They're plenty old enough to rug pull grown-ass adults on Bitcoin.
Apparently, there's no age limit to that.
Anyway, skipping. Actually, yeah. Let's do Russia now.
I thought for a moment you were going to say Skibbity. I'm like,
Oh.
why?
No.
Speaking of security, I saw
I
Skibidi
will do
toilet at
that.
Walmart.
Yeah, Mina saw a picture of actual Skibidi toilet at Walmart.
No, not a skip picture. An actual toilet.
Yeah.
And actually, Skibbity toilet.
You pull that up, and we'll do that after the Russia segment. All right.
Well,
So,
brain what has become
This
a part
week
of our life.
in Russia, we start off with so Putin gave an address to Russia as he does, and people are pretty sure it's an AI generated Putin.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
There's two main reasons for this. One is that it's very obvious when people like just sped up the image a lot. One of the bits of his chair wiggles around a whole bunch as he shifts in the chair,
Mm-hmm.
and his hands do not move at all.
Sus.
They're perfectly stationary, which is sus just because their hands not moving. But also, Putin is known to emote with his hands.
Yeah. So that wouldn't fit to him.
Also adding to this, live on Russian state TV, the head of Russian television state news, RT News, admitted on air that some of their broadcasters are AI generated. They're not even real people.
They're that
Okay.
desperate.
Are they saving that much of money to now place AI?
Actually, that's probably not the reason they're doing it. The reason they're probably doing this is, unlike a real person, there's no risk an AI-generated presenter will break from the propaganda narrative due to a moral conscience.
Bro, Big Brother is
True.
watching us, so it's becoming real. Okay.
In other news, we have a cameo from the Middle East because Yemeni Houthi rebel fighters from Yemen have been reported being recruited into the Russian military as Russia continues to strike
Bro,
power.
this war is going to be so scuffed. There are a lot of countries already in it, bro.
The
North
Houthi
Koreans.
rebels are apparently taking a break from blowing up ships in the Red Sea. Or trying to blow up ships in the Red Sea.
Let's
to
take a
go
vacation
fight-
in Ukraine. Let's take a
I
vacation
would like
to
to point
Ukraine.
out the way they're doing this is there's a bunch of Russian agents going around Yemen, basically saying, "Yo, come to Russia, we'll give you citizenship." And then basically when they get there, they steal their passports and give them an AK and say, "Go die in Ukraine."
Bruh.
This is not the first group they've been doing this to. In other news, we have the current state of the Russian economy. This week, the Russian ruble had a 3.7% inflation over a 24-hour period. Now, since none of us are economists here, I have the scale for this.
No, that's pretty shit.
3.7% inflation is generally considered pretty good over the course of a year.
Yeah,
Ah.
but 24 hours?
Mm.
That's
So-
crazy.
Sus.
So currently, Russia is having a roughly daily inflation rate that they should be having over the course of a year. Which, if I'm doing very, very rough math correctly, assuming that 3.7% inflation was carried out for a whole year, that'd be like a 900% inflation.
Yeah, thank you.
Jesus Christ on a bike.
Which, let me...
It's ridiculous. Like, the number is ridiculous.
Yep.
For context, the Wikipedia page, hyperinflation in the Weimar Republic.
Oh, yeah, that's a good example. Okay.
Okay, didn't reach 1923 levels. Yeah, I would like to point out, it's not quite Weimar Republic levels, full Weimar Republic levels, where it reaches, oh yeah, it goes from 160 to 200 billion over the course of 2 years.
Yeah, the Weimar
No,
Republic was
that's over the course of
ridiculous.
1 year.
That inflation was ridiculous.
It's not like I think it's like Tanzania has like the $1 trillion bill or whatever.
Yeah, I believe it's in Tanzania. Yeah.
So it's not like that bad yet, but it's pretty bad.
It's going to that direction.
Also this week, the Russian central bank froze all trading of the ruble on international markets until 2025.
Uh-huh.
And I can't
Because
trade
the
with the
ruble's
ruble
value
anymore.
went into free fall. We have a quote now from the Russian government spokesman. Russians won't notice the dollar's rise because they are paid in rubles. So basically, the Russian government spokesman claims that the Russian citizenry won't notice the ruble's value dropping because they're paid in rubles.
Yeah,
Mhm,
that's
sure.
Fucking genius.
On the topic of the rubles trading being frozen, I've seen conflicting reports on it. Some is that the Russian bank is like saying no more trading of the ruble internationally. I've seen some other people claim that this was actually Russia stopping buying rubles on the international market, which was a thing they've been doing to artificially inflate the value of the ruble. And the reason they're supposedly having to do this is they're rapidly dwindling reserves of foreign currency. And then by them stopping artificially inflating the value, it went into free fall.
Yikes.
Which, speaking of free fall, over the last 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
the ruble has lost 50% of its value. In the last 2 weeks,
2 weeks!
in the last 2 weeks, the ruble has lost 15% of its value.
Oh, 15! Oh my god, I thought you said 50.
50 was in the last
No,
6 months.
50 was the last 6 months.
Jesus Christ on a bike.
50% was the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but 15 in 2 weeks is crazy.
Yes, it still is fucking nuts.
So, over the course of 2 weeks, the ruble has lost almost a fifth of its value.
Christ. Oh my
Here
god.
we are coming. We get that 1 trillion bill. Let's go.
So,
Yeah.
I've also seen people actually properly identify what's caused the sudden, utter nosedive. And that is, the US finally got around to sanctioning the bank that is used by European countries to buy Russian oil and gas.
Uh-huh.
Damn. No more oil.
After this happened, that bank, their stock price on the Russian stock exchange, dropped to approximately $1. Their stock price went down to $1.
That's depressing.
It was also like the primary thing keeping the ruble afloat.
Damn.
Like, thank God it was
And it
finally
is-
sanctioned.
We also have some data, by the way. The first 6 months of 2024
Mhm.
saw a 40% increase in bankruptcies in Russia compared to 2023. I'm looking forward to what the second 6 months of this year did to the Russian economy. Moving on from the Russian economy, though, we have a cameo from the Far East,
Oh,
where
boy.
the former president of Taiwan, who is now a foreign diplomat, the former president of Taiwan has gone on record and said that the U.S. should prioritize aiding Ukraine over aiding Taiwan,
Ooh, okay.
with a quote to the effect of "We still have time, Ukraine doesn't."
Wait, wait, what's going on with Taiwan?
So China's obviously been threatening Taiwan a bit recently, but the former president of Taiwan says the U.S. should prioritize sending aid to Ukraine over aid to Taiwan,
Based.
because mainland
president,
Taiwan
honestly.
has been being a bitch, but they're currently not actively invading them.
Yeah.
So,
I have time.
in other news, Ukrainian electronic warfare specialists have figured out how to do something funny.
Oh boy.
They have figured out how to hack into the Iranian Shahed drones mid-flight and retarget them so they turn around and fly back into Russia.
That's what
Absolutely
I call
fucking
taking
brilliant.
sides. Let's send some drones. Oh
Give
shit,
these
they're coming
men,
back. They're
give
coming
these
back. They're coming
men,
back.
give these men a fucking Nobel Prize of Science. They are
That
geniuses.
reminds me back when people like put bombs on dogs. Like I don't know which word war it was. And then the dog just walked back. He just ran back. Yeah.
Yeah, the
And blew
Russians
up.
did that in World War II. That gets even dumber though, because they trained the dogs. The idea was to go have them run under tanks and blow them up. There was two problems. That one, the dogs immediately got scared by actual gunfire and ran back to their
Of
handlers.
course, yeah.
And I think there was a couple dogs that actually did accomplish their training. Slight
Yeah,
problem
sure.
though. The Russians trained them on Russian tanks.
Oh yeah, okay. It's
So
over.
they ran and
It's
blew
over
up
before it
their own
started.
They
tanks.
ran underneath the Russians' own tanks and blew them up.
Fucking brilliant.
Me watching the dogs blowing up my entire army.
These are also the
Me
people-
watching the FBI touch the dog that I felt the fake dog full of tannerite.
I like these are also the Russians are also the people who tried to make a variant on the Newfoundland, the Newfoundland, the very friendly breed of dog that's like known for like, oh yeah, leave it with children because it's like nurse dog. It's literally the nurse dog from like Peter Pan, the animated one.
hmm
They made a variant of that whose first reaction to seeing someone in the water is to try and drown them. That wasn't
Yikes.
even like the plan. That was like they did that by accident.
Yikes.
Anyway, back
Ooh.
on topic.
What happened? Okay.
We
Yeah.
have a cameo from the United States.
America.
America.
So recently Trump has been going in and announcing like his like cabinet picks and whatever that he's gonna have for when he takes over.
Actually, quite. Let's see. Okay.
And one of those was who he's picked to head his negotiations to try and end the Russian-Ukraine war. And we actually have good news from this.
Boy, what?
Believe it or
Trump
not.
stops trolling. Trump stops trolling. Oh. Okay.
He has appointed a former general to head this.
Ooh. Okay.
And he is I have a quote from him that he said on Fox News. Quote, Putin will not start a nuclear war.
Ooh, okay.
So we have the guy this is one of the many things he said that's like actually pro-Ukraine. He basically went on Fox News and is calling Putin's bluff.
Yeah. Which
Basically,
is.
yeah,
Which
yeah.
is
Nah.
which puts Russia in a really bad spot.
Yeah. Then again, Russia's whole strategy is basically this entire time been threatening nuclear war and then not doing nuclear
That's
war.
the only thing they basically have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
fine.
only thing they have because the normal military is the Russian military.
Yeah, GG's. They're cooked.
They are Omega code.
Yeah. The famously capable Russian military.
Mm-hmm.
History, what a funny thing.
Very, very funny thing.
I need to double check the latest Black Sea Fleet bingo cards actually.
Let's.
Anyway, to wrap up Russia, the Russian city of Verdansk suffered a
Verdansk.
total catastrophic failure of its centralized heating system.
Oh.
Meaning the city of Verdansk, a city of 100,000 people, will not have heat this winter.
Oh no.
Oh.
Because
I must say.
all the
this is
people in
just
charge of maintaining the infrastructure got conscripted like 2 years ago.
How stupid.
Fucking hell.
Why am I even asking this question anymore? But yeah, this is just enough proof once again. The government is against its own people.
Yes,
But the other side, I can't do anything about this.
correct. And then there was one more thing. I literally had to go to Russia segment 2 because I ran out of characters. But literally one other thing. Russia threatened to strike government buildings in Kyiv
How?
Okay.
with missiles.
Okay.
I'm just trying to do one.
Like that's a development because like they've generally refrained from striking like the actual government buildings, because the thing is like to end a war, you generally need to have a government to negotiate with. Like,
Normally, yeah.
Prussia actually ran into this problem during the Franco-Prussian War that led to German
Yeah.
unification. Because they actually won too hard because they captured the French king, and like, what now?
Classic Prussia moment.
Yeah, they beat France too hard.
Otto von Bismarck, my boy.
Otto von Bismarck's like, wait a minute, who the fuck do
Oh,
we
shit.
negotiate with? And that was
Well,
an
then they
issue.
did it anyways.
Eventually, they managed to resolve that. They're like, some
Yeah.
French people, like, they established a government with no legitimacy, and they negotiated. Like, they're like, please, you can't make us concede all these points. That will be a mass revolution. Because Bismarck's like, then I suggest you sign this treaty quickly while you
Yeah.
still have an army to put it down.
I love Bismarck is such a cool guy, honestly.
And that's one of like the 2 times in modern history where France got absolutely annihilated by Germany.
Yeah, 2 times.
2 times. How did they do it?
Which, to be fair, France has a history of generally doing pretty well, but apparently whenever Germany unites, France just gets bowled over. Unless it's World War One, but that's just because Germany wasn't.
Yeah.
fast. Anyway, moving on from Russia. The Sonic 3 trailer.
Ooh,
They're pissing on the moon.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm quite hyped for it.
We are all very
Yeah,
hyped for
Reeves
it.
as Shadow?
We might even
Oh, I don't need
fucking
more.
binge watch the entire series before the new movie comes out. Right?
Oh.
That's the idea, right? Not.
That's the idea, right? Please, guys.
Did someone respond to me? Everyone's just been quiet.
Everyone stops talking except us.
Everyone just went quiet. We're like, guys.
Like so. Oh no, bro.
I just become sad puppy. I just become a sad puppy, dude.
GG on that end.
Alright, I'm done. I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm done.
Now shall stop the stream.
Please
It's
fucking
over.
dead.
Just let's stop the stream. Just go home. It's over.
No,
I
we
go.
need to talk about Eggman pissing on the moon,
True.
trending on Twitter.
True.
It's trending on Twitter?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was trending on Twitter. Honestly, I hadn't even realized that like the trailer dropped until I saw it in a meme channel. He pissed on the moon, trending on Twitter.
I do have to watch the Twitter, right? Oh my god.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Guess YouTube.
In this meme channel.
No, it would be on Twitter. Trailers usually are on Twitter.
No, I'm talking.
Also,
about the
Apparently, it was Keanu who wanted to voice Shadow and not the other way around. Which
of course,
based
Keanu
Keanu
just
Reeves.
says shit he wants to do.
Keanu W.
Common Keanu Reeves W. We love that man.
Alright, yeah, I found it.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna post this in it.
Welcome back, Mina.
Okay, please do it.
Oh, I've been here. It's just every time we talk about the politics stuff, I kind of just go dead brain.
Not fair enough. It's like everyone we were talking about. We talked about the trailer, and it's just everyone went quiet.
Do you like that Obama? Bro, wait. Piss on the moon, he has a gun. How do you like that Obama? Oh my god.
Like that, Obama.
I'm so excited for the fucking movie, dude.
We all are. Let's
Obama
be
should
honest.
have a cameo.
Dude, Alex is gonna be coming over from Chicago. To visit me
Yo.
and so that we
Just
can
to
all watch
watch
the movie
Sonic 3.
together. Yeah,
Yeah, we
it's
were
gonna be the
actually
most
talking.
expensive movie ticket.
Chat, we were talking before the stream that apparently we collectively need to have like a watch party to go and watch through all the Sonic movies, the Sonic trilogy.
Yeah,
A trilogy.
it's trilogy.
Honestly, they're cool movies. They're cool movies.
I need to
Yeah.
watch
Yeah,
them.
they are legitimately good.
They're
Yeah.
very, very good.
I still need to watch Transformers 1.
I've also heard that
Yeah,
movie's
that's
actually
just-
also pretty fucking
I've
good.
also watched that one.
Yeah, Mimic said it's unironically probably the best Transformers movie they've ever made.
Oh yeah. for
Damn.
sure. At least from what I've seen it too. So yeah, it was. was great.
Then again, I would like to point out, Jimmy, that's not exactly stiff competition given the option.
Michael
on
Bay
the
movies.
The
Michael Bay.
1986 movies, the Michael Bay movies, and like the Bumblebee movie, which is like Michael Bay light.
Michael Bay light.
Yeah.
I just find that funny.
And I would like
The
to point
first and second one still was fun for Michael Bay, but then it went crazy. To be fair.
it's like, to be fair, the Michael Bay movies did like put Transformers on the map. But, like all the Transformers fans like agree they're really shit.
But they did put the movies on the map
Oh,
again.
they did something. They did
I would like to point
something.
out the thing is though, for the like best regarded Transformers movie for a long time has been like the original 1986 Transformers movie, which isn't even good.
Ooh.
It's also not good. I'm gonna be honest. It's got some spectacle to it, but like that's about it. There's like no character development. The biggest character development in that movie is Optimus Prime fucking dies.
So the usual, you mean?
Yeah.
Because that man cannot stop dying.
And he
True.
comes back stronger.
Like, and ironically, every time I hear about a fucking movie, it's like, oh, Optimus Prime just fucking dies. I'm like, yep, okay.
And fucking came back stronger. he always he comes back.
Sadly, yes.
But I
I
lived.
But yeah, I'm sure you will like it, Meep. I watched the movie and it was pretty fun.
Also, random question: who here has actually played Undertale?
I started playing Undertale. I've never actually played it, so my
I
plan
had-
was to play it on my birthday.
Ooh. We also need to play through
I-
Underbound. I was going to say Earthbound.
Underbound. Earthbound.
We're playing it together, but things got complicated. I really do want to.
Legend.
I have a job, Jimmy.
I know. I get that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. It's like I wish we could go back to it maybe in the holidays, if that's even possible.
Probably not. The holidays are usually the hardest for, working people.
Blast you, corporate!
Yeah, but I had all the
First you, corporate America.
But also, I used to have Mondays off, so I could have done that. But they took that away from me too. So now I'm working
Damn.
Monday through Friday and every other Saturday. So I worked yesterday.
Oh yikes!
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having days off. Couldn't be corporate America.
Yeah, literally the only days off I have are every other Saturday and Sunday.
Damn.
Good thing Roomba's on Sunday.
And
And
now
no
with
PMD&D because you're being forced to go out of the house
Yep,
Depression.
against your will.
against my will.
I don't want to touch grass. I want a game.
I went shopping yesterday with my friend. Why do I have to go out shopping again?
What?
Man, why does life have to be like this?
So, next in the video box after the Sonic 3 trailer is me. I linked a picture from Twitter, which is this is cool. That's
Ooh.
a German company that sells cleaning equipment used its pressure washers to pressure wash a giant mural of Godzilla on
This
a
looks so
dam
great.
in Japan.
Oh my god.
Damn.
that's so sick.
which is
Literally,
just
damn.
cool. Literally, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Jimmy, can you put that image on the stream, by the way?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
probably,
so
yeah.
great. Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's art. That's art. That's not like the banana, you know. That's art.
Yeah, that's actually art.
Yeah, that's good shit. That's
General
good art.
German-Japanese cooperation W.
It's a German-Japanese cooperation.
Let's
no,
go.
That's not the one that.
For once, they did good.
For once they did good
I mean, to
together.
be fair, everything went good after.
Hold on, wait.
after Robot
Hold
Girl.
on, wait. We go from that quote unquote art. Wait, where's this saved then? It's in images, okay.
Banana.
Save file. Where did it save to? Computer. I don't know.
I mean, according to the PC, it's in images.
The
Oh.
computer actually knows. Damn.
Hold on.
My computer does have not any idea what it does sometimes when it saves something. Sometimes fight in the last.
And now that's
I
art.
don't know the English word.
Go, go, Godzilla.
Let's go.
Go nondescript Japanese lizard man.
Love the kaijus, man.
God, when I say that, I'm reminded of the run. It's Godzilla.
It may look like
Yeah,
Godzilla,
big.
but due to
Yeah.
international it's not.
And then both. If I remember, the dude that corrects the other dude. If I remember correctly, he's one of the lead actors in the modern Hawaii 5-0 because he's like the forensic guy.
I don't watch anything about Hawaii 5-0.
I used
Never
to.
heard about this.
I used to, and then when I saw him, I'm like, hey, it's that guy. You know, it's like one of those moments, like, oh, hey, it's him. He's that guy.
When you recognize that one random actor in something.
Yep.
It's Hey, why the fuck is Thor here?
Why is?
Okay, if you actually have him always as Thor in your mind, then it's over.
Why is John Wick here?
Yeah, cool. To be fair,
Anyway.
Keanu Reeves can play a lot of it.
Why is John Wick in my Sonic movie?
Why is the guy from Fortnite here?
I really just
yeah.
hope that Sonic recognizes Shadow's voice and they make some little in-joke about Keanu Reeves.
Oh, you say that.
Okay.
I'm now reminded of the joke that a Japanese girl like walks up to Tess like, "Are you Pikachu? Are you Detective Pikachu?" And fucking Knuckles makes a joke about it. He's like, "I was not expecting Idris Elba to do that, but here we are."
Of course he would, dude. He was in Cats the Musical.
Oh my God.
Cats
Isn't
musical.
that the guy who plays Heimdall in the Marvel movies?
I don't know. I don't watch Marvel movies.
Yeah, I believe so, actually, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
That is crazy.
hearing him. It's just kind of funny.
I know like 4 actors, okay? And one of them is Mark Hamill.
We can tell. We
Yeah,
can
he
tell.
was Heimdall. He was Heimdall, yeah.
Anyway, Power World X Terraria.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, yes.
The Chillet yearn for the mind.
Imagine my surprise, as I usually do when I share these things in the idea box, scrolling through Twitter, and I see the Japanese account for, actually no, it wasn't even, it was Chippy Gaming, one of the most influential Terraria gamers, posting a quote retweet from the Power World English channel, being like, collaboration with Terraria. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. What?
2 great games coming together.
So you're telling me that the 2 games that I have unironically spent the most hours in on Steam, this is not a joke by the way, I've spent nearly more than 1,000 hours on Terraria and nearly 600 on Power World. Sorry. Burp. They are collabing together. And, it was very funny scrolling down the comment section, because it was either, yes, we're so back, or it's so over, why would you collab with this developer team that steals things? Which is not true, by the way. These people are just idiots. But that's besides the point. I am very hype because lately I'm going to gush up for about this for a bit because I fucking love Power World. I think you can tell by the excitement in my voice that I really like this game. So I saw that, I'm like, yo, cool. And then I go into the Power World Twitter account. And I see that they're going to have another big update. And one of the things that it says, the next island will be 6 times bigger than the last one we added.
Even a bigger open world. Okay, that's nice.
6 times bigger. I'm like, well, I know what the next 24-hour stream is gonna be at. Because last time, a big update for Power World dropped, I played the update for 24 hours straight. Yes, I even slept during stream while the game ran, and did its thing. So, peak my surprise when I see it's getting another big update, and a collab with Terraria, which I was not, I think no one expected this. Especially considering Terraria has been lately getting a lot of collabs. It did one a couple years back with Don't Starve Together. It has one with Dead Cells. It has one with a yo-yo. Like, Terraria has gotten a few. One of the ones that I didn't realize was a thing, but it just kind of blew me away. It did a collab with a yo-yo company. And there are some yo-yos in Terraria that you could theoretically buy in real life. I'm going to actually look this up just to make sure. I'm gonna look up Terraria yo-yo collab. Yeah, so Terraria collabed but with the company One Drop Yo-Yos, and they released a yo-yo. The shop dropped a yo-yo. This is November 2015, by the way, so it was a while ago. Called the Terrarian. And this is very funny because there's a shitload of yo-yos that have the One Drop logo on the description of the yo-yo itself. And I'm like, oh, this is a neat symbol. So yeah, I'm very excited for what's coming to Power World. I am hyped.
I'm wondering what the collab is going to look like, actually.
I'm expecting, at least in my opinion, I feel like by the part of Terraria, it's probably going to be either pets or summons. It's probably going to be summoner based.
Yeah, that could fit in. Yeah.
Considering, you know, all the, you know, pals. And when I'm like the thing is, I can think what it could be for Terraria. I have no clue what it can be for Power World. I have no idea what it could be for Power World. Could be new pals. Could be new equipment. I have no
The
clue.
Moonlord as a pal.
No, I mean, it could be. They could also add, like, a shark that works like the Mega Shark from Terraria, where you can use it to shoot something. They could add bosses as pals. They could add bosses as raid bosses for Power World. Those are a thing. And if they do, I genuinely think if they do a raid boss out of Terraria, it's 100% gonna be the Empress of Light. It is the boss. I think that or Duke Fishron, but I think it's the boss that is the easiest to convert into a pal, considering all the humanoid pals we've had so far.
Yeah, fair.
Which are a good bunch.
You don't want a flying eye to be a pal after all.
I don't think
With a
that
mouth.
fit. I don't think that would fit.
Yeah, that's why you don't want that. Nobody would want that. But Empress of Light? Or a
Yeah,
funny
Empress of
shark?
Light or Mothran too could fit.
Yeah, Mothra.
But Mothran is a
too,
mini
yeah.
boss. But like
Yeah,
Duke
it's mini boss,
Fishron
but still good.
or Empress of Light. I don't think Moonlord would fit. Moonlord would be too weird.
Yeah, that would be cool. Wait.
Maybe there's an NPC. Maybe there's like something. I don't know. It's like for Power, there are so many possibilities. I have no clue what it could be. But
Like the
I am
NPCs in Power,
also
right?
the art that they released with the tweet. Unironically, goes kind of hard.
Oh, how they clap together, man.
The art that they made for the collab goes hard. And I am unironically very excited for this. Because I love both games, and both of them getting a collab would be actually really fucking cool. I am very excited for this. I'm just hoping it's good. And yeah, it's very funny because when I reading the comments, you know, being in both fandoms, like the Power crew seeing the Terraria collabs, like, oh my god, what are you going to do? Everyone's super happy. The Terraria crew, it's like, oh cool, or oh my god, why would you do this? Why would you collab with Pocket Pair? They're like, you know, the usual Nintendo alike people. Like, oh, they still...
Nintendo fanboy yapping.
Yes, but it's not Nintendo fanboy yapping. It's just like Power hater yapping, which is very similar.
Yeah.
He just doesn't drop the name of Nintendo. But yeah, it's... Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's just say that. I am excited. But yeah, it's basically Power community, Pog. Terraria community is fucking heated. Like, oh
How
my
dare other people
god.
enjoy our game?
As Terraria should
No, it's not like how other people enjoy that. No, it's more like how dare they collab with a company that quote unquote steals from other companies. You know? But yeah, TLDR, I'm very excited for that. And time will tell. It's probably going to be next year, though. Like, the collab will happen probably next year.
I think that's what it says.
But yeah, ya boy's happy.
Palwadix Terraria before GTA 6. Have to put in that meme too. I had to do it. I had to.
But yeah, the two games I spent the most hours on Steam. Not counting VTube Studio, that's not a game, that's an app. Because VTube Studio now has more hours than Terraria on my Steam account, but I use it literally as an app, not as a game. But yeah, I'm excited. I like both the games a lot, so we'll just have to see. So, can we move to another gaming thing, Meep? Can we laugh at Concord?
Yes.
Let's laugh at Concord.
Is that next?
Concord is.
No,
so
it's not.
fucking
It's
horrible.
Middle East, but since we're talking gaming,
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back to that later. We get to laugh at Concord. So,
I said that Concord's horrible.
so, as you may or may not know, there is a animated like short series that's being done called Secret Level.
Secret
where it's,
Level,
like, a whole bunch of different like one-shot episodes based on various different video games.
mm-hmm.
Various different popular video games and Concord, as was briefly on the Wikipedia page for the series.
Oh my god.
Uh,
No, man, no.
Now, as we all know, Concord didn't exactly go very well.
No, it's
how
not.
they
I want
recently-
Bloodborne.
They recently released another trailer for Secret Level, including on the episode that was gonna be on Concord.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, some people who are in the know, that none of the characters in the game are actually in the trailer, and it's all characters who weren't in the game.
Okay, I already feel like I know what's going to happen.
Meaning that people Sony were so convinced Concord was going to be a massive hit that the Secret Level episode wasn't going to be an ad for the game, but an ad for a new upcoming character. It was supposed to be their Season 2 expansion ad.
Why the fuck have they made Concord? My god, why?
It's continuing to get worse and worse.
Whoever had the Concord idea and push it that far, I hope that they get hired into oblivion.
No, I hope they get hired into another company that deserves to flop.
That is
They get hired by
horrible.
Electronic Arts.
Exactly. See, Meep gets it.
Let's see, we have Jimmy's reaction to this being a rolling, laughing Pikachu.
Yes, I mean, When I read that, I'm like, I mean, why wouldn't it be though? You know, like my God. Common Sony
Also,
L.
Concord get the place there, but not Bloodborne in the secret levels animations. But yeah, anyhow.
Next
Why
up,
is
we have-
Bloodborne not on PC?
I don't know.
Yeah,
next
true.
Up, next up, hackers demand France's Schneider Electric pay a $125,000 ransom in baguettes.
You nearly made me fucking.
Fair point. Honestly, they are known for baguettes. When
Leaning into this stereotype even further beyond.
Yeah, but it's always true when it comes to the French.
Damn.
French are the French, you know. So they have to pay in baguettes. I think it's a fair deal, honestly.
You say that because we like bullying the French, Darius, though.
Nah, I'm not bullying them. I have a lot of friends in La France.
Me too.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, hold on. No. I just real scrolling through the D box. We know exactly who needs to buy the Concord devs.
Who?
Because Elon Musk's dumbassery knows no bounds.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
No! Why did you? Why
Elon Musk, according to a this is a screenshot of a Twitter post by someone who's got a yellow camera.
Damn.
Oh, that's Dexerto. They're a news outlet.
Okay. Elon Musk is starting an AI game studio to quote make games great again.
Dude, the whole point of games is that people are always complaining about the AI for the NPCs. What the fuck do you think AI is gonna do for the rest of it?
Oh my brother Christ.
So look, apparently Elon Musk knows how to play games. After all, look at this Elden Ring build, which was laughed at by the entirety of the community.
Also
doesn't
So yeah,
know
I'm
how
not surprised.
Also the Diablo 4 incident thing.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh
not
my
forget
Oh,
that.
fucking Elon Musk now, huh?
Let's not forget
We
about
got
that.
two communities that are very passionate about their games. Mad. So that's proof.
Dude.
So we're talking about Elon Musk and how he is basically making a fool out of himself once again.
Yeah.
Yes, we've reached that part of the idea box.
That is that his new
Alright.
like his entire branding now?
Basically.
I feel like it at this point that he just wants to see how many times he can just be making people mad.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's just speed running to being a clown. And he wants it apparently.
He already has the world record for being a fucking clown. Is he trying to beat his own
Yeah, but
record?
he wants. He's beating his own record. That's what he wants to do. He wants that no other person can ever reach it.
He wants it to be a literal millisecond. Like a literal millisecond.
He wants to be the goat in being a clown. That's
Like
what he
no
wants to do.
seconds at all even.
Like no one ever was. Oh my God.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
I wanna be the very best.
I fucking knew
Yeah,
both of
that's
you would go.
basically his.
I knew both of you were going to go for that. God damn it.
It's still a great song and I love it. But why an
Because
it's so ridiculous.
Elon is Tony Stark with all of the dumbassery and assholishness and none of the charisma.
I agree.
Yeah, that's actually a very good.
That's a very good
description
description,
of it.
Accurate.
Very, yeah.
And speaking of making games, Elon is also threatening Wizards of the Coast Dungeons and Dragons by threatening to buy them. Which, in case you forgot, he bought Twitter too, saying he was going to make it better, and it is currently doing worse than it started off.
Yep.
So
That's why
basically,
it's a threat.
Elon said that Dungeons and Dragons is too woke.
Isn't the entire point of D&D to do whatever the fuck you want?
Yes.
What?
People
Why?
would
We've looped back around to Satanic Panic 2, but now it's just woke panic. That's what it is. That's what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, unironically, that, yeah.
D&D is too woke. It's over.
Elon,
We have to
honey,
buy
if
it.
you don't like D&D, make your own. You have the money to pay people to make their own. Tons of fucking nerds out there. would gladly take your money to build their own system. I'm sure.
True. You're not wrong though.
Yep.
What's he even?
Twitter.com owner Elon Musk has expressed interest in purchasing Hasbro, the corporate owner of Wizards of the Coast, and ultimately the Dungeons and Dragons license. But you know why he wants to buy Dungeons and Dragons?
Because he's a petty little bitch.
It's a petty little bitch. It does well. It was doing well in the box office when they had the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I still want to watch that movie.
It is a pretty good movie. I have watched it.
I haven't seen it yet.
But yeah, still it's
Like-
ridiculous.
It's
That person, I don't know. Wait, what is he still the richest person? No.
No,
he
that was
right?
Bezos, right?
Is it Bezos? I don't know. I don't keep track sadly to it, but I just one time heard he was at least one time the richest person.
I
But
think
anyways,
he was for a while.
he's still one of the richest guys, which is also very well known. So the fact that he uses, also by the way, his influence, because hey, bro, he still has influence over people after all. There are enough idiots that follow him after all. That he uses it for such stupid bullshit, to like be such a dumb ass who acts like a little child on the internet. Bro, it's just sad. It's just honestly, like, if that's your legacy, okay, then he should have it. Honestly, because that's honestly just stupid, really.
That's just sad.
Going back to D&D for a second. So apparently the whole reason that this whole shit started with him is because somebody was talking about problematic elements of E. Gary Gygax, the creator of D&D. Which, it is fair to criticize people on elements you don't like. It is okay to say, I don't like this part about them.
Yeah.
But then fucking this bitch comes along and says nobody, and I mean nobody, gets to trash E. Gary Gygax and the geniuses who created Dungeons and Dragons. I bet he does not have a single friend to play Dungeons and Dragons with.
Oh, speaking of Mina.
He
Speaking
said-
of,
I saw your meme.
yeah, put in the memes. So there was I think I put in the meme. Oh no, I put it.
The one with all the 20s?
So yeah, there was the meme of the Elon Musk considering buying Hasbro to secure the rights to D&D. Rule 1: when playing with Sir Elon of Musk, he and he alone shall be permitted to use Le Epic Die, and it's a D20 with all 20s. To which then, rate proposed community notes. Elon Musk does not have 3 friends to play D&D with. Wikipedia link.
Damn.
But yeah, no, after Genius created Dungeon... What the fuck is wrong with Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast? May they burn in hell. How much is Hasbro? Bitch! The player sheet? Hold on, where is it? The whole D&D 5th edition system is Creative Commons. You don't need to buy it. You can make your own system. Leave D&D alone.
People
Nobody-
did on Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Larian Studios just put out at the right moment. And it feels like this way, honestly.
You have all the... That's how we know that he doesn't play Dungeons and Dragons. Because he doesn't know it's in the Creative Commons.
I was surprised that
He doesn't
even
know what the
knows
Creative Commons
the
is.
license.
He does not.
What is it?
Creative Commons?
Yep.
Creative Commons means that it's open to the public.
Okay. Sorry, I'm also... I don't really know what that means as well, sorry.
Yeah, but you're also not trying to make a business.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you're not someone who's supposedly a successful businessman.
Supposedly.
Keyword, supposedly.
It's also amazing how like we have 2 news on the idea box about Elon Musk, and it basically feels like he's the biggest clown on earth.
Because he is! The thing is, it's not
He
that
is.
it's big, it's not that it feels, it's just
has
he
Daddy's
is.
money. It's because he has daddy's money and none of the hard work. You know, he
Yeah,
probably would
he
have
has all the apartheid South Africa emerald mine money. His
True.
small loan of $1 million.
True.
Small million or $1 million.
That's the thing. Anyways,
Yeah.
I feel like Elon Musk would have done better if he was raised by Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, probably.
That's a good.
Then at least he'd be a
Call.
good businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
And not an adult child who is acting like a clown on the internet, buying things which he doesn't like.
He's not the clown. He's not a clown. No, he's the entire fucking circus.
The entire circus that's been shut down for
He's the definition of a
for
circus.
violating legal issues related to safety.
I still fucking the fact that his fucking department is called it's abbreviated to Doge. It makes my blood boil.
But
Yeah,
also-
he's got his fucking Doge department at the government he's gonna get. He's got his fucking, which caused fucking Dogecoin to spike. How is that not market manipulation?
It's
Yeah.
like, congratulations, you've made Trump your sugar baby.
Wait, hold on. Wouldn't it be
Fair.
made Trump your sugar daddy?
No.
He's a man-child. It's the same difference.
No, a sugar daddy is the one giving the money. So Elon Musk would be the sugar daddy, and Trump has no money, so he'd be the sugar baby.
True. Elon Musk did give Trump like $4 million to run his campaign.
Anyways, a bigger thing also is that Musk is trying to buy all of Hasbro
So
instead of just trying to buy Wizards of the Coast
No.
from Hasbro.
Transformers fans tremble.
Transformers.
He would also
No.
get the rights to Transformers, Axis and Allies, Monopoly, Magic the Gathering, and My Little Pony.
No, not My
It's
Little
over.
Pony.
It's over. It's
Oh,
over.
no.
We are cooked.
We
It'd
are
be
so
fucking
fucking
over.
over.
He'd own My Little Pony Transform and he'd literally own Monopoly.
He
A
literally
game that Hasbro's already. No, it wasn't Hasbro. It was whoever.
People
Hasbro bought it.
already don't like Hasbro. They like you even less.
Yeah, I mean Hasbro or whoever Hasbro bought it from already wrested Monopoly out of the public domain because it used to be public domain. They stole it out of the public domain, just like whoever the fuck.
They are all businesses. They are all assholes. Let's be fair. They're all corporate greedy bastards.
Yep.
They just want money.
They
Except Elon, he also wants to be a clown.
He'd get Magic. He'd get Magic the Gathering. so
he wants to be a clown to get money. So he's a circus.
I think the best thing though is fucking people meaning, oh, what's Elon gonna do about it? Make it so I have to pay a subscription to have the physical copy of the book? What's he gonna do if I don't do that? Sick the Pinkertons on me?
Yeah, like he will be the guy who sent the Pinkertons back then.
The Swedish
Honestly.
Pinkertons.
The Swedish Pinkertons.
The Pinkertons are Swedish. They're owned by a Swedish company now.
Ah, no. Okay.
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast sicked him over a guy over some Magic the Gathering cards.
That they accidentally sent him.
Yeah. They said which
ordered-
was, everyone would be like, first of all, wait, the Pinkertons still exist. Second of all, Hasbro, you fucking sent them after them. Third of all, why the fuck are the Pinkertons Swedish?
Yeah, honestly, why are they Swedish? What have I... What?
The fact that people
I thought
only
they
knew
were
about
just
the
the fictional
Pinkertons.
villains from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, the fact that people only knew about the Pinkertons from Red Dead Redemption is really fucking funny.
Ridiculous.
Just know it was a
But
security
like,
agency
the guy
before.
legitimately ordered.
Oh, they were a
cards.
mercenary group. They were informally known as the Knights of Capitalism.
Bruh.
So basically a corrupted agency.
No, they
Or
were.
was it basically always...
I mean,
Yeah, they
mercenaries are
always-
just.
So what they were is they were.
Yeah, I know what mercenaries are, but yeah.
They were mercenaries who were hired by corporate executives to go do strike breaking.
Yeah, okay.
And then there was one famous time where they did that, and then the strikers beat them the fuck up. As a reminder, the Pinkertons showed up to that with Thompsons.
With Tommy guns?
Yeah, they showed up with Tommy guns to do strike breaking, and the strikers beat them up with bricks.
Based, strikers, based.
Private, okay.
The original
okay.
rednecks were far cool. Back when rednecks meant getting into fights with police instead of getting comically large lifted trucks.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right.
Getting into
Actually
fights with
ridiculous.
police because you don't want to work for basically indentured servitude, mining coal, and then the federal government drops chemical weapons on you. That's an actual thing that happened.
Bruh. What the hell?
The Gilded Age was whack, and we've entered a second one. I'm just saying. Except now we have Twitter.
Oh no. That's even worse.
I still can't offer the fact that the Pinkertons are Swedish now.
Moving on. Jimmy,
Yes.
you got a bike. You're taking it for a spin.
Yes. Okay. So. It's mostly because I think I posted this yesterday because I went on a big bike ride. But a few weeks back, my dad basically sat me the fuck down and told me, get a fucking job. While you're getting a job, every day you're gonna go outside and get bread. Literally get bread. Like, buy it. I'm like, okay. I was very depressed by then because I don't really job market's been hard lately. It's really hard to get a job, even though there's a lot of offers and not a lot of people get it. So yeah.
The job market is scuffed.
So I've been trying to. I got myself my bike again, so I'm starting to use it, and yeah, it's also not the most convenient because my area is really hilly. There's a lot of ups and downs. So, yeah, the downhills are cool, but the uphills, boy,
Yeah, the uphills.
boy, the uphills. Some of them are very uphill, let's just say that. But yeah, it's just been mostly trying to get back into, doing shit, I guess. And using the bicycle. I think I was talking to Carby the other day about this, and they were like, man, I wish I could take my bike out to go to the grocery store. I have to take the car for everything. I'm like, oof. Because I have a supermarket.
Like an American woman.
Yeah, that is an American moment. I have a supermarket 5 minutes away by bike and 15 minutes away by bike.
Yeah.
And I don't even live in a town, I live in a neighborhood. And
I live in a village and I have a supermarket.
I mean, it would be bad if you lived in a village and you didn't have a supermarket,
Yeah. I mean, it's still the village is basically next to a town, so, but yeah, it's still
Yeah,
practical, let's say that.
very practical. Give me a second, I'm preparing Stardew.
I actually believe I could do basically everything on foot. And
Yeah, I
still,
could
like,
probably
in
go
the
on
main
foot
way.
as well, but it's just more convenient to go biking.
Like overall, like may it also be things to take care of in general life. I believe I could do everything on foot in a humane way.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's also like I want to go by bike as well, so I can. So if I carry things, because I go with a backpack. So I go with a backpack, and I. What was I going to say? I just do things with the bike, and it's very convenient. And it's like I wear my backpack, and inside my backpack I always carry my lock. Fuck off, bot.
I mean, overall, it's just cool because you can enjoy the scenery. You can stand still automatically whenever you want and just enjoy the view without any problems.
Yeah, you can also get nearly run
restrictions.
over by a car because I don't have a bike lane in my area.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess that's a negative. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go either by the road or the walkway. Luckily enough, my area isn't that populated, so there aren't that many cars if I go to one of the supermarkets, but the other one is in the middle of a road going from one town to the other, so there's a lot of cars passing by. So I have to be very careful.
It's some exercise too. So just W's basically, except nearly getting
Yeah, it's
Not
funny
over by
because
car.
yesterday something happened like that. Not to me, mind you, but I exited Aldi. Darius probably knows what Aldi is. Aldi, yes.
Aldi, suit.
Yep.
Aldi.
I went to Aldi because that's one of the 2 supermarkets I have nearby. I did my shopping. I actually didn't go buy bread and such. I just bought some snacks for myself. And when I'm exiting, there's a dude in a bike ahead of me. So we together for a bit, just two bikers passing by, and we stop at a crossroad, and he got so close to the road itself, like he could, like the car in front of him nearly nipped his wheel because of how close he was, and the driver, makes sense why you would. You yell at him, and he yelled back, and I'm like, my brother in Christ, you're the one with the bicycle. You're not the one in the vehicle that weighs a ton and that can go more than 100 kilometers an hour. If you get run over, you're going to be in a worse position than the driver is.
Physically,
I didn't say it out loud. I thought it. I thought it to myself because it's just like, the best thing you can do as a biker, at least what I try to do, is be responsible. Don't pass crossroads unless you know for a fact you can make it if there's no other cars around. And always let cars pass. If they let you pass, thank them and pass. Because a lot of people don't thank drivers. Again, they have the power to run you over if they really wanted to, if they were that crazy. So it's just all around
Honestly,
yikes.
I just asked myself how discussion is in Spanish when like a bicycle driver and a car driver are arguing, because in German it's so toxic because they yell at each other like it's basically a war.
There he is. It's more or less the same thing.
Let's go. Yeah, that's.
It's more or less the same thing. But yeah, it's just more or less it was more or less a bro moment for me. That day as well, I went to both supermarkets. My God, I was exhausted. Because, reminder, I carry a backpack. So, a lot of the times, I carry bread and maybe a couple things more. But, so I went to both supermarkets. I was carrying a bag of snacks, a pack of donuts, what else was I carrying? I was carrying 2 boxes of cookies that were not for me. I was carrying a bottle of juice. And I was carrying a couple other things. And I also have to carry the lock on my backpack because it's too big to just put it somewhere in the bike comfortably without it being in the way. And
That's why for my bike I have saddlebags, and I keep my bike lock in one of the saddlebags.
It has a tiny bag, but it's too small for the lock. And we can't fit it with a basket either. So yeah, there's been more than one time that I've carried a 12-pack of Coke on my backpack while I was biking. That shit heavy.
Yeah.
That shit really
Biking
heavy.
up those hills.
Also that biking with last time, I think the time that I biked the most was once I was with my sister. I told her, hey, I'm going to go somewhere with the bike. Do you want to come by? And she's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, sure, why not? She accompanied me. And we went shopping and we barely fit everything in our 2 backpacks. My sister bought herself a fucking bottle of wine.
Oh, let's go, a bottle of wine.
No, but okay, she's changed.
Yeah,
Ever since she came back from Prague, she's changed. She drinks alcohol. I don't know what happened to her.
Prague?
Yeah, she went to Prague a few weeks
Oh
back.
yeah, of course, bro. I believe Czechia is like the one country that drinks the most alcohol in the entirety of Europe. I think it's even after Germany. Like, bro, like Germany.
No, what? No.
Bro.
Excuse me,
It's
Darius, we
the
have
country, yeah.
wine in here. Oh wait, you guys have beer.
No, I mean alcohol, overall alcohol, not wine.
No, I meant we have wine, as in we drink the most.
Basically alcohol in general, I meant. I believe Czechia is the top spot actually in Europe when it comes to all alcohol in general.
Christ on a bike.
Not wine, of course, because if I think about wine, I think about Italy or Spain actually, but not Czechia, of course. But it's the beer, I believe. That they have.
Beer. Beer's funny.
Alcohol and...
Oh, you're actually looking it up.
Never mind Romania, okay, but Czechia is there. It's close. It's above Germany, okay. So yeah, it makes sense, you know.
I
It
feel like
makes
it's
sense.
still above Germany, so my point still
That
stands.
says something. That says something. Because if Germans don't have the beer, it's over.
It's over, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, it's very wild. My sister's come back a different woman from that trip.
Let's
When I saw her buying the bottle of wine, grabbing the bottle of wine, I was like, "Is that for Dad?" And she's like, "No, that's for me." I'm like, "What?"
What?
I unironically went, "What?" On her because I was not expecting it. Like
it's fine.
it shocked me so
Wine's
much. Yeah, but again, my sister doesn't drink alcohol. Like she didn't drink
apparently now
alcohol
she
before.
does.
Yeah, she didn't drink alcohol beforehand. So you know,
Prague changes people. Prague changes people.
alcohol changes people. Apparently.
Yes, Czech Republic. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious.
To be fair, it would be scarier if a person would ride a bicycle and then just buy beer. Wait, don't wait, that's Austrian.
I mean, I bought a pack of
Never
again.
mind.
I bought a pack of 12 Coca-Cola cans, and I had them in the backpack. That shit weighs. That shit heavy.
Yeah.
I've also carried a 2-liter bottle of Sprite and a bottle of juice in the backpack.
Sprit. Love it.
I like Sprite.
Love Sprit.
I like Sprite. I don't usually drink it, but when I drink it, I like it. But yeah, I do
I
like.
don't use it. I like it. Let's go. I put Coca-Cola on the #1 spot. Like, I love Coca-Cola.
I think I've asked you this before, Darius, but you guys in Germany, you guys mix Coke and Fanta, right?
Yes, we do.
That's
It's called Mesomix.
It's still fucking wild to me.
It's
That
its
that
own brand. It's its own brand. So yeah.
it's still fucking. It's wild to me to think the fact that Germany is that fucking nuts. That they combine Coke and Fanta together, and they're like, yes, we're gonna make this a thing, and we're
Yeah.
going to like it.
Honestly, Germany is so crazy. If you would know half the things that happen here, it would take 5 hours to explain it, honestly. Because, yeah, Germany is basically its own universe sometimes.
I mean, every fucking country is their own little thing. But like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
some crazy fucking shit I've heard from Germany.
Yeah, Germany is pretty fucked up.
They're fucking crazy.
And currently a bit fucked because of the government being
Yeah, but
a
that's
minority, but yeah.
you know
Anyways.
that's besides the point. You guys are nuts.
At least, yeah. Okay, to be fair, I'm Austrian. I guess I'm German, but a bit different. I have Leberkäse, so I'm fine. I have Schnitzel.
No, you know,
That's the
no,
difference.
Darius, you're German light.
German, like, well, I'm the mountain German.
German light.
Goes to Bolt is the swamp German.
Yeah.
No, Bolt. No, don't call him. No, don't say like that. Oh, that's cursed. Oh, that's very cursed.
I do have done a few Neverland jokes, which I haven't done here yet. And I believe I shall not do them. But hey, if we unite under one banner,
Fuck France.
Germania.
No,
Yeah,
we
well,
gotta.
that too. Fuck the French.
Fuck France. We hate the French. Oh
After
my
all,
god.
one with France made the unification of Germany.
Oh my goodness gravy.
Anyway,
Yeah, before we derail the conversation even more that we already have been. Anyways, and then just silent.
anyway,
Yeah.
shall we now go to the Middle East?
All right, fine. We
Yeah,
can go
let's
to
go
the
to the
Middle
Middle. Go
East.
to my Middle Eastern brothers.
I gotta get going actually.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Later.
Have a good one.
See you later, alligator.
Go to my
Head up,
Middle
you go.
Eastern
Middle
brothers.
East news.
What
First,
are they cooking?
the IDF and Hezbollah in Lebanon declared a ceasefire.
Let me guess, it stopped instantly.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Welcome to Middle East.
Hi.
That is the extent of our Israel news for this week.
Yippee. Yippee.
However,
Okay,
however, the Middle East segment is not done because Israel is, believe it or not the only country in the Middle East that is embroiled in conflict.
Dun dun dun. No way.
I believe
We
that.
now go
Yeah.
to the mysterious land known as Syria.
Don't get serious.
You get serious in Syria?
So
Damn it, Darius.
now I need to try and explain what the fuck's going on in Syria.
A lot of things.
Yes.
Which means I have to try and explain the Syrian civil war.
Which is a fucking
Oh
mess.
wait, you never talked about it on Roomba?
No, we haven't talked about it.
Oh my god. Okay, then start.
Well, to be fair, they've had like a pretty consistent ceasefire, more or less, for as long as we've been doing Roomba, I think. But they don't anymore. So basically, to kind of speedrun it, you have the Syrian government, which is the Assad regime,
Yeah.
which is backed by Iran and Russia.
Of course.
You've got the Kurdish rebels in the northeast, who are the
Kurdish.
largest rebel group by area controlled, who are primarily backed by the US. And they want to establish democracy in Syria and establish an independent Kurdish state. You've got a different group of rebels who are down in the far south, who have a little area that's also sort of US backed, and they're around like a US base there. They're kind of sitting there doing their own thing. And then there's another group who's up in the northwest, who is, I have to dance around who they're derived from because TOS probably. They are their organization evolved out of what was left of the people who made two became none, became one
Ah.
in New York.
Okay.
After their leader got SEAL Team 6.
Makes sense.
And they are backed by Turkey.
Turkey! Basically, yeah.
Because Turkey's also involved because there's also the Turkish buffer zone into the Kurdish rebel group controlled area, because Turkey doesn't like the Kurdish group because there's a significant Kurdish minority in eastern Turkey, and Turkey is worried that if the Kurds establish an independent state, that will prompt secessionist movements in the Kurdish regions of Turkey.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they want a free state of Kurdistan, so yeah.
So that's basically the too long didn't read speedrun version. There was a major ceasefire that was negotiated by the Turkish president Erdogan and Putin like years ago, which paused the conflict, and it was sitting stable until very recently, as in this week, where the the Turkish-backed group of rebels
Mhm.
launched an offensive and captured the city of Aleppo, which is the second largest city in Syria.
Yeah.
The central Syrian government had been bombing like their little enclave for a while, and they're like, well, screw it, I guess we're back on it again, and they went and marched on Aleppo, which is, the second largest city in the country. And they took it without any fighting.
Huh?
They just basically walked into the city. Not
GG's.
because it had no garrison. No, the city did have a garrison. It was primarily Russian garrison.
Ah,
Oh,
Because if I remember, the Aleppo airport was like doubling as like Russia's primary airbase in the region. And the Russians left.
right,
Russia's like-
because
Russia's like, "Nah, man."
The Russians saw that someone was marching on their position and decided to just leave.
Let's run away. Let's go. Let's go to back home.
Yeah.
fuck this shit, I'm out. Ooh.
Yeah, they just
Enough
left.
vacation.
And there's like videos on like social media of like the rebels like, all right, and here's the new Russian tank we found in the garage. Here's a BMP we found in the garage. Here's an entire squadron of MiGs they just left at the airbase.
Looting at its finest.
It's, I would like to point out they didn't capture the city without expanding any ammunition because in typical Middle Eastern conflict style, they celebratorily mag dumped into the air.
Yeah, of course.
Because of course.
They have to keep up their gimmicks, you know.
Yeah. Russia.
Their
and,
gimmicks.
and as Russia's like running away without fighting, they blame the forces of the Assad regime for the fall of the city. As they do. It's not their fault, obviously.
It's never their fault, of course.
And then Russia decided their best course of action was to start bombing the city of Aleppo,
God fucking damn it.
which then resulted in them losing a bomber.
Oh my fucking god. Are you...
There's a video clip, I've seen this video clip of, it's very hard to tell what it is because it's from very far away, but you can very clearly see an aircraft in the distance in a flat spin going towards the ground. As the Russians somehow managed to get one of their planes shot down in Syria. Well done.
Fucking genius.
Claps in the chat for that one.
Also, while all this is going on,
Yes?
speaking of the bingo card, there may or may not be an ongoing coup against the Assad regime going on.
Oh.
Wait. Does that mean...
It's. I've seen some people saying maybe it's maybe it's not. Where like the army unit that's under like the dictator's brother is like might or might not be doing something that's kind of like,
Sus.
The location of said dictator and his family is currently unknown. It is, like his official Twitter like says he's in the capital, but like apparently the Russians,
Sure.
the Russians are saying he's at a hotel in Moscow. So nobody fucking knows. It's just all a bit fucky wucky. Hopefully
As it
by
is
next
in
week
the Middle
we'll have
East.
something a bit more concrete on what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
We shall see.
Yep.
And then to wrap up the Middle East segment, we have Iran and Turkey.
What?
Okay.
So apparently, there was an incident involving an Iranian Air Force F-14 that they still somehow have flying, violating Turkish airspace, resulting in a Turkish F-4 Phantom being sent up to escort it away, which resulted in a really kind of cool-looking video of them like doing maneuver stuff, trying to be like, no, nuh-uh, you're going that way, nuh-uh.
Bro, fuck out of my country!
Get the
Basically.
fuck away from my country!
Which I
What
would
the hell are
I
you-
would like to say, as an American, watching a video of two planes we stopped using before I was born, going at it in a maneuver thing, is very weird. I
Well,
don't
we
know
are
what to
talking
say.
about Turkey and we're talking about the Middle East.
Let me double check. Actually, no, the F-14 wasn't retired after I was born. Never mind. It was still in use by the time I was born. My bad. The point is, the Iranians still somehow flying an F-14 after all its parts got munched, because the U.S. didn't want Iran to get any parts for them anymore. after the Iranians stopped being friendly. And Turkey's apparently still flying F4 Phantoms?
Look, the
Which
Turkish make everything
of
possible.
those of you who aren't plane nerds, the F4 Phantom was America's main plane during Vietnam.
During Nam?
For Nam.
Nam.
Okay, look,
We're back in Nam,
they make
boys.
it possible. I trust my Turkish brothers and sisters that they make it possible.
The F-14 then replaced the F-4 for the Navy. I think also got its debut in Nam, in like late Nam, because Nam took a while.
Yeah, Nam took a minute.
1960s to 70s, right?
60s and 70s, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then yeah. Like to put it, let's put it this way: the F-4 Phantom, there was a version of it used by the Navy, which then got replaced by the F-14, which got replaced by the F-18, which is now being replaced by the F-35.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how old those planes are.
Very.
And then, which inserts my response to this just live action air museum showcase.
I mean, you have a point.
Yeah. Moving on from that though, back to the funny. I'm actually gonna save that for Mina because it's biology. It's not marine, but
But I actually have to check what are Eurofighters, which model are Eurofighters with. They're their own thing.
we now have a thing that my dad told me about, which is apparently somewhere in the U.S. this occurred. So there was a politician. It was like a local like city politician or whatever,
Uh-huh.
who resigned after there was like a raid on his property and they found a bunch of stuff for doing some Breaking Bad.
The coke.
I don't know if it was necessarily that drug, but it was, you know,
The
they
bad.
were breaking some bad.
We have to cook, Jesse! We have to cook!
Yeah, so he was obviously getting investigated for that, and he resigns.
Uh-huh.
However, he resigns so late that there wasn't time to replace him on the ballot, so he won re-election.
Oops, I got
means-
re-elected again.
Yeah, so he got re-elected, and he decided, you know what? Yeah, sure, I'll come back. Slight problem. He did get convicted,
Ah.
which means in the United States, there is going to be like a city council member who will be sitting on their city council in prison.
Ah.
Please don't tell me that's possible.
I would like everyone to please. I know I wrote it in there, but anyone who somehow didn't read it, take one guess which party this guy was a part of.
Republican.
Definitely Republic.
Correct.
Honestly, with two major parties choosing, it's not honestly hard to find one.
No, it's also considering the fact that
so-called-
Mr. Mango Man.
The flabby felon, yeah, the so-called party of law and order.
Irony.
Fucking brilliant.
Another W from the Republicans, honestly. Of course we vote for them. Best showing ever.
Christ.
As hell.
Christ on a bike.
But wait, but isn't there like a... Okay, I don't know, wait, how it's called in English? Like a process where like he can be basically said, okay, he can be a city council because he's in prison, or like he has been convicted and that's why he can't be a politician.
You'd
Or is
think
that...
so.
You'd think there would be
It's
one.
at least here so, bro. It's at least here so. Like, when you're convicted, you basically have no chance anymore to get a high not even that
I think
position.
the issue there, Darius, is the assumption was that the voters would consider a conviction a disqualifying thing. Unfortunately, we have elected a felon to become president, a convicted felon. We have elected someone who legally cannot own guns to guard the nuclear football.
Bro, I must say you're very good at actually voting in criminals.
My condolences for your loss, Meep.
Not the one who needs condolences. That's like Nina and women and trans people and the entire LGBT rainbow.
Yeah, but you're the only American right here, so you're my target now.
To quote my mother, where's that quote?
To quote me, mom.
To quote my mother, my desire to be informed is directly at odds with my desire to be sane.
Fair.
Bro, what is
Honestly,
going
fair.
on to your country? Don't actually answer that.
Like, the thing is, I sometimes question Germany's country. I question my government's
I
country.
think we all question our
But
country's
then
governments.
but then I look at the USA, and you have to consider USA is a big player, by the way. Like, my country basically just been chilling in some hill area, mountain area, and just thinks, yeah, okay, we don't have anything to do. But then there's the USA. They vote in felons as the president, and now and person that's actually in prison.
I
They
don't
have,
get.
they have,
I don't get it.
I believe they have created a new meta in politics, I say.
Make it
this is
make
what-
sense, because it don't make sense. You know, it just don't make sense.
Time for prayer. But anyhow, what else do we have?
Anywho,
I
Yeah.
complain about doors.
why are
Why
you
do you
being a
complain
boomer and
about
complaining
doors, by
about
the way?
doors?
Yeah, Meepa's on his boomer arc apparently. I'm complaining about doors. So, this is like specific. I'm complaining about the doors at my local supermarket. Okay.
Uh huh.
Okay.
So my local supermarket, recently redid their doors, and made them worse. So, what they used to have is the supermarket has like two entryways, that have like they're a bunch of glass. They have the doors in, as you do. What they used to have is they had a whole bunch of swinging doors, like that basically just filled the entire width of the gap. So like one of them had like 6 doors and the other had 5, something like that. That allowed basically you could effectively use more or less the full width, though you couldn't get like super large things in.
Yeah.
And they've replaced them, both of them, with a pair of sliding doors.
Uh huh. They're too small.
Well, yeah, they are too small. It's a pair of sliding doors on each, which are just wide enough that you could have someone enter and exit the door at the same time. Barely.
That don't sound good.
Which means
Wait,
functionally,
Wait,
only one person can go through each of the doors at a time.
you use the same door to enter and exit the
Yes.
supermarket?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
sort of. Yeah.
Because over here, like, okay, at least when it comes to Aldi, you have like 2 extra ones.
Oh no! In our Aldi, you only have one.
Oh well, we have them over there. Sometimes you have the same ones, but they're still, of course, wide enough so that it works.
Yeah.
But most of the time, we actually have 2. Like, we have an exit entry, and we have an entry. Why did I call it exit entry?
The supermarket that I go to has 2 doors, both of which can be used to go in and out.
Okay, I guess that's once again a Germany one, because as soon as someone would try to like enter the exit, they would instantly be like, "Said, bro, what are you doing?
Oh,
You are going the wrong way."
The way that used to work is there's a bunch of doors on both ends. Half the doors on each of the ways on. There's 2 doorways. Each had a bunch of doors in.
Mhm.
About half of them were meant for going into the store. About half of them were meant for going out. And and both entryways had both in and out doors. Now there is 1 door on each for going in and out. It's also cut the amount of width you have to go in and out with to half, basically. So yeah, it just made it unnecessarily awkward to get in and out of the store.
You have 2 shopping carts just standing in front of each other, and they're like, "Are you approaching me?"
I can't buy the shit out of the shop without getting closer.
Yeah, basically.
What's the supermarket called, by the way?
Safeway.
Safeway. Okay, so you have like regional ones. Okay.
Meep, that's a mood. I wish I was a Pikachu. No school, no work, just Pika Pika.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I have a Pikachu made by that artist.
Yeah.
I had it as a profile picture for a while back. It was just tiny Pikachu.
Yes, very small.
Very small Pikachu.
Uh,
Okay, now it's my turn to be a boomer. I think.
Your
I
turn
guess.
to be a boomer.
Being a tall guy.
We have passed the boomer. We have passed the generational wealth.
Being a tall guy has its disadvantages. So
Couldn't be
I
me.
want to ask. Great saying that, Darius. How tall are you?
165 centimeters, bro. I am a dwarf.
What's that in
Can't be me.
Like 5'3"? 5'5", I think.
Bro, why don't you know it's centimeters? Why are you asking me foot? Bro, are you European?
Meep is asking him
Let's-
feet.
I'm asking you for flag on moon units.
Bro, I don't know what your units are. Wait, let me check. Five, 4, 5, 5. Around that area. Pretty
Oh,
much
man.
a dwarf, huh? Not a legal dwarf, sadly, because I think it has to be lower than that. Sadly. But I'm a big dwarf. I take that
That's right,
one.
that's-
So you're chuckable. Okay, Bolt, how tall are you?
What?
How tall are you?
Probably
How tall?
Netherlands, Netherlands.
Yes.
Last I had checked, nearly 2 meters.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so you can
tall.
understand
They
the
are so
struggle
tall, yeah.
of being in places that are too short.
Yes.
Because
Yes, I can.
this was right before the Roomba, that's why it's added like last. But the reason why I say this, when I went shopping, we are in this like big mall tower place, and we go to the parking lot, and the parking lot, I was constantly fearing of hitting my head with the ceiling. Like I had to go hunched like this, like it's a very short, like height-wise parking lot. Like you can get cars in, but every time you go into the car with it, you feel like it's constantly you're going to scrape something with the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're out of the car, it felt constantly if I don't hunch down, I'm gonna hit myself. I'm gonna hit my head against something. And also,
Yeah.
you short people have it easy. Because you guys don't have to squat down for everything. Like, oh, it's too hot, you can get a stool for it. Us, it's,
Easy.
oh, it's too low, we have to squat down. Our poor bags
That's why I
are
call-
tired
and that's
of
why I
carrying your asses around, getting everything that is too tall.
And
It's like,
that's why I
oh.
call it a skill issue. Being tall is a skill issue, except when it comes to attraction, I guess. But otherwise, you're cooked.
It's funny because I also have a
Could be-
very long arm. Like, very long. Like, probably the same width. Like, my arm is the length as a 27-inch screen monitor's width. Which is pretty wide.
Pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty long. So I am tall and I have long arms. So I can reach really high. Which is very useful,
You
but
have
it's
to
also
reach for the sky.
but it's also very annoying being a tall guy, and it's like, oh, being tall must be so comfortable. It's like, no, it's not.
Being shorted.
Being short is so
taller.
much easier because I can't
Yes.
reach something. You can just get a stool. Us, it's
A
it's
W
too.
for short people. Let's go.
Yeah, well,
Windows.
yeah, well, Darius, you are very puntable. I hope you know that.
You know, this is crazy. Comparing size with fountable. Well, yeah, I guess. So, but-
Short people are chuckable.
I have been thrown before, but I do feel like it is some sort of a free feeling, you know?
I could probably throw you.
Imagine.
I could
Yeah,
probably grab
probably,
you and
but
throw
I
you.
imagine-
I've lifted a lot of people up and chucked them.
I mean, honestly, like, it's fun, but I assume it's still fun. Like, imagine you're being thrown, if of course, if it's safe, if it's a safe floor.
It's
Otherwise,
funnier
you'll
if
kill
it's not
yourself.
safe. It's like, oh my ass.
Oh my ass!
My
I've
ass.
fallen so often on my ass, to be honest. I believe I don't feel anything there anymore.
It's so funny. I've grown to when I hit myself against something. First thing I do, immediately stand up saying I'm fine. It might not be fine, but the first thing I always do, stand up, say that I'm fine, and try to go with things.
I always laugh my ass off when I hit myself. Like when I fall onto the ground or something, because I'm like, bro, because when I fall, I kid you not, it's not normal. Like, people always question how I've fallen in that moment. And they also laugh their asses off because it's so ridiculous.
So you have very bad sense of balancing.
Yeah, I do.
Skill
of
issue.
certain
You're
people,
shorter.
yeah.
You shouldn't have that kind of problem. That's a skill issue from you, buddy.
But I have started to get closer to having a better balance. So I'm working towards it. Oh my god, let's go later.
I find it very funny. Short people
How
W.
tall is Meep?
Oh yeah, Meep,
I
how
also
tall
have
are you? I
Meep
think
as
Meep's
well.
like around my
Really?
height. I think he said, like, last time I talked to him, he said around 6 feet, which is on
I'm
180
like just
centimeters.
short of 6 feet.
So,
Are you so you're
in height,
are you part of the 5 crew?
yes, you're part of the 5 feet crew alongside Mina. I'm not sure how tall Carby is, but I know Mina is 5 feet something. We can pick
Yeah,
we can
pretty
pick you up, guys, like it's a fucking like the penguin from Mario 64.
We have to unite under one banner. They can't pick up every dwarf. Okay, to be fair, when it's like 5'10", you're like, I guess average. So yeah, I
No,
guess that's
when
not-
you're 5'10", you're like, no, I'm 6 feet.
But like for me, I'm completely comfortable because I can call myself dwarf. It's perfect size.
You're a gnome. I could put your cigar named gnome in my garden.
Gnome is crazy. Gnomes is crazy. They are actually fucking small, you know? They are ridiculously small.
Tiny human.
Imagine a baby human.
Dude, I
Yes,
sound like I'm
Maybe-
fucking drunk and I drank nothing today apart from some Fanta and Coca-Cola. Actually, just Fanta and water.
Drunk on water? What?
I drank Fanta and I drank water, not Fanta on water. Bull, Jesus Christ, that would be that would be a hideous combination
Honestly?
of things.
I said you would be drunk on water. What?
No, that's the weird thing. How would anyone be drunk on water? That would make no sense. Unless it was spiked.
Back then, when I was a kid, I got drunk because of Fanta. Like, at least the feeling. Just the feeling, of course, not biologically. Otherwise, I would be fucking cursed. But still, I've had that feeling. And I believe it's because of that lot of sugar.
Hmm.
I guess it is.
Sugar rush.
It has similar effects, so yeah.
But yeah, it's just like... Sure, a lot of people say, oh, it's so easy being tall. You can reach so many things. It's like, no, we can't. Our backs are hurting because of how many times we have to squat down to grab things. Oh yeah, we can get the thing on the shelf above. Yeah, but you can also reach it using a stool.
I do have a few friends which are quite tall, and that is well also known that if, for example, they have a long car ride, they have problems with their legs and such. So I always knew, yeah, okay, being tall can have its disadvantages.
Look, I have very long legs. I could kick someone very far. Probably. I don't know.
also
I don't
have
know
to
what's with me
use-
and punting people. I don't know when I pick this up, but I'm never gonna let it go. because it's funny.
I've reached enough points. Okay, I have to use them later on.
Honestly, the idea of punting someone, it's just it's just that monkey brain feeling to me. It's like punt yeet.
Officer, I drop kick that child in self-defense.
Exactly. Officer, I pointed that child to the moon in self-defense. They were saying very mean words like skibbity.
My countermeasure would be saying Skibbity toilet Ohio is. That scares off anyone.
Death. Your Honor, skibbity Ohio is death.
A worthy death.
Hi.
Last thing is Thanksgiving, but Mina's not here anymore, so I think that kind of wraps us up, unless we have more shit posting to do.
Wait, no. This week's recommendation.
True.
Play Terraria, damn it! Play Terraria and play Power World, damn it! There's a reason I was so excited for the collab. They're both great games. Play them.
I wish I could.
They're probably on sale right now because of fucking. Oh yeah, you know what game I played recently that Carby got me? Yes, Carby gifted me a game. The motherfucker. So I think I talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago. If I had a nickel for every new low poly furry game that made numbers around the furry community, I had 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Carby got me Atlas, which is a dungeon crawler RPG with a Diablo-style UI. If anyone has played Diablo, they probably know what I mean when the UI reminds me of Diablo, because it's really reminiscent of Diablo. It's very fun. My character is short and has big booba, as it should. But yeah, it's very fun, and I've been playing with Kari from time to time, and it's good shit. And I've been following.
Why am I not surprised?
You should also probably, if you don't mind, suggestive. It's not loot. It's not a plus 18 game. I can literally put Atlas on the category on stream. So it is a game you can stream on Twitch. But yeah, it's
safe.
It's safe. It's suggestive, because you can have no clothes on your character, but there's no loot parts on it.
They did the classic Barbie doll.
Exactly.
Doll.
Exactly. But yeah, play Terraria, play Power World, play Atlas. Maybe also get web fishing. I've heard it's really funny. It's also fishing. Who can say no to fishing?
Honestly, nobody.
Fishing in video games is great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Fun time wasters are fun.
It's like,
yeah.
fish want me, women fear me, men hate me. I'm alone in this barren land. I love fishing in video games. Do you guys like fishing in video games?
Yes.
Man,
There's a meme in my
death.
friends group. Always when they recommend a game to me, they have to mention that it has good fishing, because otherwise I apparently don't buy it in their mind. So yeah.
Me left the call when I said death.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Meep
he's gone.
died.
Oh,
no,
Meep
he's alive.
died.
Yeah, he has
From the grave to
resurrected.
give the living haircuts.
What? What
What's
does
your recommendation of the week, Bolt?
Honestly, I really don't have one.
cringe?
Okay, fair.
That economy, the duality of man. Okay,
Yeah,
cringe.
basically. Yumi?
Eh?
Any games you'd recommend in general?
I haven't played any new ones, so.
I mean, it doesn't have to be new ones. I've recommended newer ones because it's just what I've had in my mind.
Oh, I will recommend an older one actually. So yeah.
There you have it.
Then I guess I have a few.
Yo,
Yeah,
let's
no,
go.
bro, like recommendations, they also can be like about old games or old things or movies because some people don't watch them after all.
I've been meaning to get and start playing Factorio.
Holy shit.
Great game.
Factorio. Isn't it like
Sounds
really
like-
fucking hard to get into?
Not necessarily.
And you just have to like put a bit of motivation and work into it, and then you will learn it.
Motivation.
I always
Determination.
I'm surprised that you have not played Factorio yet, but you have played Satisfactory, right?
Nope.
Like in my mind, this is such a meat game, honestly. Like Factorio, because you have to like analyze a lot of stuff, you have to keep a lot of things in mind, and that's just meat for me.
I can
But
see
okay,
it.
interesting.
I can see it. I can see what Darius says, yeah.
But you have said that you have a few of these, yeah? Ideas.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did notice OpenTTD was free on Steam, so I grabbed that, and I'm gonna.
OpenTCD?
OpenTTD.
OpenTCD. What's that?
I think it's like Transport Tycoon Deluxe,
Oh.
probably. It's an old
yeah.
logistics game that's
Hmm.
now.
Yeah, logistics, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's what I
that's a
like,
meep coded game.
That's a meat game, bro. Like but it's still a great game, of course. But yeah, for sure, that's how I always imagine the games you play. Logistics, things to keep an eye on. Oh, and of course boats, ships, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, boat.
You're the ship guy after all.
He do be do the ship guy. I need to fix this bridge to get this man back here. I like this game, but this fucking coconut thing is very annoying. The walnuts. But yeah.
So what I would recommend for this week is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, or how is the remake called, or the remastered? Let me look it up.
Yo, let's go gambling. Dang it. It's
Crisis Core
basically,
Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Yeah, Let's Go Gambling. Yeah, but
it's literally
Yeah,
let's go
basically.
gambling the RPG because for special moves you need to land on a fucking. Oh my god. What's
slot
it?
machine, on a
Yeah,
slot machine,
on a slot
basically,
machine for
yeah.
your special moves. So I actually
but yeah, yeah.
I've never played Crisis Core, but my brother has it.
It's a great game. I guess the strongest is the story, of course, but like the
Yeah, and you
Let's
also
Go
play as a
Gambling system is
better
cool.
and hot take. Zack's a better protagonist than Cloud is.
Yes, finally someone says it, because the goat of Final Fantasy VII, and I will stick with that, Zack Fair, is in my opinion also a very cool character, also a very interesting one.
He's
It is
goated
a
with the
bittersweet-
swouse.
Let's go to Gongaga. But yeah, he's goated.
They
he's a
also
very
like
heartwarming
Cloud in
character.
Crisis Core. He's also very wholesome. He's a silly little guy.
Yeah, too.
He's just
in
a
general.
regular soldier. And then they
Both of them
made him
factions.
edgy. Because
And depressed.
what's it called? Because fucking science shit.
Um,
Fuck Hojo.
Yeah, Hojo. Oh yeah, Hojo is also.
Fuck Hojo. Fuck
Interesting
Sephiroth.
topic.
Sephiroth's just a mama's boy.
Yeah, he's a mama's boy for sure. But yeah, game has a great story.
A mama's
has a-
boy, but
Nice, he's
his mom is an alien from space.
Yeah, and he just thought, bro, that's my mom, so I have to do everything she said.
Yeah, so I'm going to destroy the world.
Never me tried. But yeah, especially for people that have played Final Fantasy VII before, I recommend highly Crisis Core because it plays before it and it fills a lot of gaps that were before in the story.
Yeah,
So,
there's also it fills in gaps for Final Fantasy VII, but it also opens up a lot of questions.
that too, of
If
course.
you know
yeah.
what I mean.
Of course, yeah.
That
Final Fantasy
motherfucker.
VII always has a lot of questions.
That motherfucker Genesis, who the fuck is that?
Loveless.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that motherfucker.
Genesis may be a bit triggering, but hey, Zack Fair is worth it.
Zackfair's funny. And ironically, like, me? Gaga.
What
You
are
see-
dumb apples?
He is such a silly guy. And I prefer his relationship with Aerith than Cloud Aerith.
Yeah, fair. We always stick with that ship before Cloud. So yeah.
Yeah, it was the original ship.
And without Zack Fair, there wouldn't be a Cloud Strive.
Actually, legit, literally, there
Yeah,
wouldn't be.
yeah,
because,
yeah.
because it's like post, like after Zack dies, it's just like Cloud takes this on this persona that was Zack beforehand. Because let's remind the spoilers, I guess, but this is a very old fucking game. Cloud isn't actually
yeah.
from Soldier.
Yep.
Cloud is a soldier, but not from Soldier. He's like one of
Yes,
those
for
dudes
safety.
that would wear, you know, regular
metal helmets
soldier
with the
clothing and the
visors.
helmets. Yes, exactly.
But he befriended Zack Fair and basically copied his part of his identity.
Yes.
Except his name, of course. But more
Yeah.
his fighting style and his sword.
And the sword, the Buster sword.
Yeah, the Buster Sword.
An ironically, an iconic blade, and it's just big sword.
Which I also have to say because in German, the Buster Sword is called a bastard sword. Yeah, it just
Oh,
literally
yeah.
is called bastard sword.
The bastard
Bastard
sword.
sword.
The bastard sword
Because
makes sense to
The
me.
Germans, like the Germans probably thought, bro, wait, it's called Buster Sword. Ah, bastard! That's the sword name. Let's go. We have a unique translation now. For the classic German. Honestly. But yeah, in general, I recommend Final Fantasy as a series anyway, but also of course 7 and Crisis Core. So that will be my recommendation. I
Also,
think we're finished now.
play Final
Oh,
Fantasy
okay.
VIII.
Final
Eight's,
Fantasy 8.
eight's underrated. I'll say it. Hot take. Eight's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. And I still have not finished it.
8 is actually fair, yeah.
Also,
It's a great Final
if you asked Carby who their favorite Final Fantasy character would be, it's fucking Laguna Noir.
Fantasy.
Why would you?
Okay.
Why did you irk that?
Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
They-
just a bit surprised.
They
Okay.
they love that goober. Also, without Laguna, we
Okay.
wouldn't have Squall, which based. I like Squall because he's like edgy, but it's like kind of funny. If you're like when you're older, and you see a Squall's kind of edgy. It's kind of funny because it's kind of cringe.
Yeah, fair.
It's
Honestly.
just funny to see.
But yeah, overall, Final Fantasy, a great series.
I mean, I'm currently going through 6. We just discovered that Terra is question mark and Esper. We like on Friday because my internet just kind of fucked itself. I was going through the opera. I was in the opera scene, which is one of the best scenes in that game, and I was fighting
Yeah.
ultras, and then my internet went down. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Damn.
It was
Damn.
very annoying. But yeah, that was very funny. Also, I tried to sing like I was in the opera. It did not work at all. I'm not a good singer. My voice does not fit that one of a singer.
Basically half of the population.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Was it an oh no cringe moment?
No, it's like my vocal cords could not would get strained trying to hold notes that long. But yeah, play
In the
Final
Pixar
Fantasy.
remaster, you don't have to worry about it because there they actually have it voice acted.
I mean, in the GBA version, it's like oh,
Yeah.
like that.
It doesn't go down. But
Also,
okay.
also, I don't plan on playing the Pixel Remaster Bolt because I already have the GBA version. I love how I grew up with the GBA version of the games, and people are like, yeah, they're good, but goddamn, is the audio bad? Hee hee, GBA, go burr.
Yeah.
Thing is, they're not wrong. Fun fact: the GBA doesn't have an audio chip. The audio is run by a CPU. So that's why the audio on the GBA is so crunchy. Because it is
It's
crunchy.
no fault of the hardware.
It has no audio chip. It runs through the CPU. The audio is processed by the CPU into the speakers. But yeah, if there's nothing else no one wants to recommend, no movies, no series, no nothing.
The only thing that I could still go for is Cat Quest as a trilogy.
Oh yeah, I have.
This year it became a trilogy.
I think I have one of those. I think I have Cat Quest 1. There was also, speaking of cats, there was this Flash game. Do you all remember playing Flash games on the school computers?
Yes.
Am I the only one
Yes.
that remembering it? Do you all remember Sonic
No.
Flash 2?
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Meep, you're weird.
Oh.
It's just straight up.
That my boy Meepy.
Wow, Jimmy.
He knows I don't mean it as in a mean way. It's just like, it's just... but yeah, there was this one game about you having to go on an adventure to rescue a cat princess from a group of raccoons. And when you beat up raccoons, you would get, like, costumes. I found out there's an actual video game of it, and I bought it. I have the actual video game, not the Flash game. I need to go back and play it again, but it was funny to get. But yeah, it's I think it's like Strikeforce. Actually, let me look it up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my Switch because it's a Switch game.
I do have to slowly go now, but thank you for nice conversation.
Also, get
Wish you
Metro.
still a lot of fun. Do you have BMD today?
No.
Like the
No.
D&D thing?
No.
Nina got told to go outside without her consent, so we don't have DMD today.
Damn.
So the name of the
Okay,
game
but yeah.
is Strikeforce Kitty. It's kind of simple to control, but it's very funny. Also, play Metroid Prime. Because Metroid Prime 4 was confirmed a few months ago. Get the remastered version. Unironically, it's beautiful. I have Metroid Prime Remaster for my Switch. And out of all the games that I have for the Switch that are actual AAA games, I don't think any of them look as good as Metroid Prime does. And I have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, which looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, play Metroid Prime Remaster. It's a beautiful fucking game. It's also a Metroid game, which is good. I like Metroid games. I don't play them much because I'm not that good at Metroidvanias, but boy, is it a fun game. I like Metroid Prime a lot. Like, I'm stuck, like, in the Vendrana Drifts, just vibing right now. I don't know where to go. But I enjoyed the game a lot. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, basically get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I will forever recommend that game. I don't care how bad it looks. Well, I do care. I'll be honest. I do care a lot. But it hasn't stopped me from enjoying the game. So it shouldn't stop you.
Which is good.
It's just, for me, specifically with Scarlet and Violet, every time I look at the game, it's like, I love playing this game, but fuck, I wish the game just looked... Like, I'm not even asking fucking, like, AAA Sony games. Good, you know? But I'm asking, at least look better than the Wii. Like, at least let the game itself, like, the world map look better than the fucking Wii game. You know? Look like a Switch game. Look like Breath of the Wild. Which, mind you, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was a launch title. And that shit looks great. Breath of the Wild
Overall,
looks
Breath
really...
of the Wild is iconic. Like, it's an iconic game at this point.
Also,
It's a milestone.
more video game talk. When I played Undertale, they were telling me of like some bosses, and then they told me, you know what? There's a boss only for the Switch. I'm like, you're not gonna make me buy. I'm not gonna buy the Switch version just to fight that boss. It's a fucking boss fight in Undertale Switch version specifically because it forces you to use both the Joy-Cons to avoid attacks. Because it turns your soul red and blue, if I recall. Like the colors of the Joy-Con, correct. But yeah, I think that's it from my recommendations because I wouldn't really recommend Mario Kart 8. It just exists. It's okay. I'd rather play Mario Kart DS. I wouldn't play Mario Kart Wii though. Fuck that game. I hate it. I used to like the game, but then I had to redo 100% everything in a week. And when you have to play that game for a week straight, you realize how bad it actually is. My God. Like people, there's a reason why the coined term "getting Mario Karted" originated in Mario Kart Wii. Let's just say that. Okay?
The amount of times you get Mario Kart in that game is stupid.
Especially in Wii. Like, let's remind, the original video is from Mario Kart Wii. That game is fucking bullshit. And I've gotten myself Mario Kart more than once in other games. I still have a clip saved on my Switch of being hit by lightning 3 times in the span of 10 seconds. I couldn't even get big again before I got struck again by lightning.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. And first place got hit by a blue shell, but I couldn't catch up because I got lightning 3 times. Hey. Anyway, I think we're gonna end it. Yeah, we probably have to end it here. Let's go. Yeah. Sorry, it's just like. I mean, it's always good fun to stream. Okay, bye-bye. There goes Darius. So, we have... Yo, wait, what? Wait, this motherfucker is alive? Wait, what is he playing? Is it... Oh, it's Ultimate. Yo, holy shit, this is wild. That time when you see a streamer that you watched and you help do things with stream again, it's like... But, we can go raid Ryan? We could go raid Harpy. We could go raid Derwinin. So if you want to raid someone, there's a redeem for that, so you can do that. So I got pinged by Carby. Yes, did you trade likes? Anyway. If not, I will randomly choose one. What? Would you redeem? Let's trade Ryan. He's going through Poke Park. Raid Shadow Legends. I wanted to Charmander SR. Okay, I'm gonna tell my mom that I don't want to have dinner. I just want to eat a yogurt and go to bed. Well, go to bed. Just chillax. But next week, we're gonna go back to doing more things. We'll start playing The Legend of Dark Witch 2 and 1. Because boy am I excited to be able to play those games. I love them. I actually did some speedrunning back in the day on the 3DS version. But that's besides the point. The rest of the week will be probably similar as per usual. So, yeah. This is gonna be it for today by me. Next week again is gonna be the usual things that will happen. I don't think there's anything new happening that week. Maybe I have to go to the north to help with some things. I don't know yet. I haven't been told. But I will tell that accordingly. In 2 weeks, it's my birthday. On Friday 13th, I will host a 24-hour stream. Or at least a stream that will last as long as I can. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye! And thank you so much for playing my game.
Thanks for all the fish.
Alright, and the raid has been launched.